the Kucherovs, the Points, the Hedmans, Vasilevsky, and then you got McDavid, Leon, Bouchard, Ekholm, Skinner, who's having a turnaround in his season. It's going to be fun. Both teams know how to score goals. Whichever team gets the biggest save at the most opportune times, probably the team's going to walk away with 2 points.
Well, besides staying out of the penalty box, what other keys are there for the Edmonton Oilers tonight?
Well, I think you got to be very cognizant of when Kucherov's on the ice. He makes plays, so you can't all be... I know that sometimes when Connor McDavid has the puck in the offensive zone, all eyes are on him, then someone sneaks behind you and McDavid makes the pass. Kucherov's the same way. If you do not know where his line mates are on the ice, you're in trouble because he's going to find them. So Kucherov is one of those players like a McKinnon in the National Hockey League. He can beat you by himself.
Yeah, no question about that. For Edmonton, the first of 4 games against really good teams, Rob.
Well, it's funny. Everyone's talking about it being a measuring stick for the Oilers, and it is. But I believe that the next 4 teams that come through are going to be measuring themselves against the Oilers. They're playing that well right now. As much as the Oilers are saying, okay, where do we stack up against the Tampas and the Floridas? Tampa tonight right now wants to see where it stacks up against the Oilers. The Oilers are playing as good as they have this season. Their power play is better. Their penalty killing's been exceptional. Skinner's been great in net. They're getting depth scoring. The Oilers are at their best right now, or are on their way to being their best right now. This is going to be a great matchup. It's 2 teams that are playing well, coming together here in Edmonton. That's why it's going to be so much fun.
Rob Brown with the Ford Kiesel game for Ford, the official partner of the Edmonton Oilers, built Ford proud. Cam Moon's got the call up next. More with Rob and Brent Griffiths during the end of the roll. First and second intermissions. We got play-by-play action. The Edmonton Oilers and the Tampa Bay Lightning live from Rogers Place. 140 Oilers NHL Hockey and the Oilers Radio Network.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
Our people, our team. It's what business owners almost always say is their most important resource. But strong businesses don't just find great people. They make sure their teams stay healthy, engaged, and performing at their best. A benefits plan from Alberta Blue Cross is more than just drug and dental. They support the whole person with flexible coverage levels that fit the size and circumstance of your business. Find a plan that gets results at ab.bluecross.ca.
Breathe in the fresh air with Parks and Pathways steps from your front door at West Winds in Morinville. Ideally situated in the vibrant town of Morinville, West Winds homes feature everything you need, including easy highway access, a brand new school, green spaces, playgrounds, and so much more. Choose from a variety of floor plans highlighted by modern open concept designs and quality finishes. Build the home of your dreams and experience small town feel with big town features today by visiting westwindsliving.ca, a Landrex development.
RS Breakers and Controls, Canada's leader in new, used, tested, and obsolete circuit breakers, MCC buckets, bus plugs, and switches. They have everything you need to maintain your aging electrical infrastructure, ensuring it operates as good as new. Their 24/7 emergency response gets you back up and running quickly, saving valuable time and money. Minimal generators or modifications needed, and like-for-like replacements mean no special inspections. Don't replace, repair your legacy equipment with RS. Visit rsbreakers.com.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
Wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land. Glory glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
This is Oil Country. McDavid, now, with the call of tonight's exclusive NHL broadcast, Bob Stauffer and Cam Moon on the Oilers Radio Network.
What a matchup we got here tonight. The Edmonton Oilers host the Tampa Bay Lightning. Good evening, Cam Moon, along with Bob Stauffer, Bryn Griffiths, Rob Brown, Brendan Escott, Jack Michaels. We are the Oilers Radio Network. Our starting lineup, it's brought to you by Coventry Homes. Flexibility within reach. Get back in the game with customizable designs by Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. For the Oilers up front, Leon Draisaitl with Vasily Podkolzin and Kasperi Kapanen. On defense, Darnell Nurse and Brent Kulak. In goal, it's Stuart Skinner. For the Lightning, Nick Paul with Morinville's Brandon Hagel and Mitchell Chafee up front. On defense, Ryan McDonough and J.J. Moser. In goal, it's Andrei Vasilevsky. This is his 499th appearance in the NHL. Puck drop, we're underway. Justin Kia and Gord Dwyer are the referees. The linesmen, Jonathan Deschamps and Caleb Apperson. Up the right wing to center as Draisaitl. Across to Nurse. We'll get it into the Tampa zone. It goes to the right side. Back to the blue line, Kulak over to Nurse on the left. Off the inboard, so it goes over to the right wing. It's top of the circle, lifted up and out by Paul. Chasing after it is Hagel. Goes to the left wing in front of the net, off of Chafee, and it goes over to the left wing boards. Nurse into the corner with Hagel right on him. Nurse trying to spin around, gets the puck free, and penalty coming up. It's going to be a holding call against Hagel, and the Edmonton Oilers, just 43 seconds into a scoreless first, will go on the power play.
Yeah, sometimes you don't see that call early in the game. Hagel out of Morinville's had a wonderful season. How good? He's on the Four Nations Cup team, but right now, John Cooper doesn't have his top forward penalty-killing tandem of Anthony Cirelli along with Hagel. I mean, Hagel was water skiing off him. I was actually surprised they made the call. Oilers to the power play. It's been improving steadily this year, up to 17th in the league at 20.6%. Penalty killing 17th for Tampa Bay at 79.7.
Power play brought to you by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Oiler power play 5 for 11 in the last 5 games.
Got to win draws.
Puck cleared out. McDavid wheels in front of his net, now starts up through the middle. It's McDavid into the Tampa zone. Pass across to Draisaitl on the right. Into the corner to McDavid, brings it up the right wing. To the blue line to Bouchard. Back to McDavid. That's poked away from maybe a 2-on-1 here for Tampa. Glendening gets it out in his pass, picked off by McDavid. And he'll give it to Draisaitl at center ice. Goes into the Tampa zone.
Well, Glendening's been an excellent face-off man for a long time in the league. He's at 57%. He's not the fleetest of foot guy. Former Red Wing, one of Ken Holland's favorite players.
At center, it's McDavid into the Tampa zone on the right wing. Goes to the right wing corner. We're a minute and a half into a scoreless first. Left side to Nugent Hopkins. Paul's trying to get the puck up against the boards for Tampa. He kicks it free, but it goes to McDavid. Works out of the corner. Gets to the middle, but it's sent to the blue line. Up near the line by Gensel. Comes across to Nugent Hopkins on the left wing. To Bouchard on the blue line. Now on the right side, 44 seconds to go in the man advantage for the Oilers. Draisaitl has it in the right wing corner. Back to the point for Bouchard, over to Nugent Hopkins, to Bouchard. Waiting, gets it low, it gets to the middle, but cleared out and down the ice by Paul.
Never a bad thing to put pucks on the net. The Oilers' first unit didn't do it that time.
Ekholm to bring it out for Edmonton through the middle of the ice. On the right to Nurse, he'll shoot it in. Vasilevsky unable to stop it behind the goal. Henrique got it to the corner boards. McDonough there for Tampa will get it down the ice.
A lot of teams, I tell you, first power play, a minute into the game, not always the easiest to deal with. Not everybody's into the game yet, that kind of stuff.
Puck goes into the Tampa zone and in behind the net, Moser. to McDonough up the left wing. Penalty is done. Edmonton 0 for 1 on the power play. Pass on the right for Gergensen's too far for him. It goes into the Edmonton end. Left wing corner. Poked up the boards by Ekholm, and Henrique made sure that it got out. Scoreless here in the first. Lilleberg will dump it into the Edmonton zone. Emberson on the left wing. Give it to Jeff Skinner. Gets it cross ice. Goes to Henrique. Still staying in Edmonton territory. To Emberson up the right side to Brown. Now into the middle for Kulak. He'll one-hand it into the Tampa end. Takes a hard hit from Lilleberg. And the puck along the boards inside the Tampa zone. Right wing corner is Connor Brown. He'll go in behind the Tampa net. Pass to the middle, but Lilleberg there for the Lightning. Give it to Kucherov. Up the right wing to Gensel. Into the Oilers zone. Drops it to Kucherov. Right side will saucer it across the line. Perbix down the left wing for Gensel. Around to Kucherov. Kucherov along the right wing boards. Into the corner for Geekie. Helped out by Gensel. He takes a hit from Emberson. Puck still on the right wing corner. As it squeezes loose and out through center ice was Janmark. Just got it to the Tampa blue line. It lands up in the Lightning bench. 4 minutes, 1 second gone here in a scoreless first period.
Well, Lilleberg got all of Brett Kulak there. Sometimes there's an immediate response on a hit like that.
Oilers didn't get a shot on goal in that power play. Didn't really get set up, tell you the truth.
Lost the opening draw. It's never a good sign.
The face-off will be right at center ice. They dropped it. It wasn't right. They'll do it again. You talked about it in the pregame, a run of tough teams for Edmonton, Tampa, Minnesota, Vegas, and Florida. The next 4 games including
But in a cap world, no team is perfect.
No, exactly. Puck fired into the Edmonton zone and up the left wing. It's Podkolzin to center ice. Now to Draisaitl, over to Kapanen. Comes in over the line. Rims the puck. Chafee up the left wing to Paul, and he'll cut through the middle for Tampa into the Edmonton end left wing. Shoots it on net, and the save by Skinner. He's going to hold on. Skinner had 29 saves in that 4-2 win versus St. Louis on Saturday.
And he outplayed Jordan Binnington, who's on Team Canada. Julian Brisebois is here. He is the general manager of the Tampa Bay Lightning. He's got his right-hand man, Matthew Darche, who many people think is future GM material. Matthew played at McGill and made his way on to the Montreal Canadiens for 3 seasons.
He's off to the right of Skinner, 6-2-1 in his last 9 starts. 9-7-2 overall. Puck goes to the corner. Ryan to Bouchard, high in the air and out. It's going to roll just wide of the Tampa net, and that is icing against the Oilers.
Derek Ryan is coming into tonight's game at 62.4% on the power play, or on the face-offs.
That's solid.
That's a pretty good number.
That's a pretty good number.
He's going up against their top line here. Now he is out with McDavid and Nugent Hopkins, so if he wins the draw, he'll come off and Hyman will go on.
Face off to the right of Skinner. He does win the draw. Goes to Bouchard up the left wing for Nugent Hopkins at center ice. Floated into the right wing corner. Hedman behind the net. Around to Radish, but he's got nowhere to go with it. Oilers with good pressure. Nugent Hopkins along the board. Same with Hyman. Puck comes free to Hedman. Scoop it up the right side. Kucherov will get it out. Up the left side to Gensel. Flip it in behind the Edmonton net. Ekholm on the end boards. Pressured by Braden Point. He's got back-to-back 4-point games. Back to Hedman. His shot, that's blocked. Up the middle. Breakaway pass to McDavid. Here's McDavid. He's in. The backhand and a pad. Saved by Vasilevsky. And he covers it up. Andre Vasilevsky came across, got it with the left pad, and covers it up after the breakaway from Connor McDavid. Vasilevsky, 12-8-1 coming into this. 23 saves and a 4-2 win in Vancouver on Sunday, his last game.
2 years ago, he would have shot that. Goes Sladek.
Puck gets to the middle, hops over the stick of Henrique. Gergensons will get the puck out up the left wing. Glendening brings it into the Edmonton end. Back to the point. Lilleberg couldn't get a shot through. Here's Asimont on the left side. Goes in behind the goal. Over to the right. Asimont up to the top of the circle. Pass to the point. That is picked off by Matthias Janmark. Brings it out 3-on-3. On the right wing to Nurse. Down the right side, but getting to it first is Perbix. It goes in behind the Lightning goal. We're scoreless. We're here in the first. Gergensons will get it out. 5:45 gone. Now the pass to Glendening over the line. The shot in the left pad. Saved by Skinner. Puck to the middle. Another stop by Skinner. This time off of Atkinson. Atkinson, he'll shoot it off the glove of Skinner. Puck smacked off the glass, and it goes out of play.
Love Asimont. He's a hard-nosed guy that willed his way to the National Hockey League.
Flurry of action there for the Lightning.
Fourth line on the ice. Couldn't make Edmonton pay in a couple turnovers.
I got Stuart Skinner into the game quickly. Face-off will be to the left of Skinner. We're 6 minutes into a scoreless first. Oilers taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning here at Rogers Place. Puck goes off the stick of Atkinson in front of the Edmonton goal over to the left side. Swung around by Gonsalves, and he's able to get the puck to the right wing. Gonsalves on the right side, top of the circle, it comes loose, and Perry will get it off the boards and out. Hedman back into his own end. Hedman was being pressured hard on the play. And it was Brown creating a loose puck, and it gets into the right wing corner. Perry on the end boards. To the left point, Kulak has come in. Back to the blue line where Connor Brown now is. His shot tipped towards the net. Saved by Vasilevsky, and the puck goes in behind the goal. Puck rimmed on the right. Emberson shovels it low. Radish in the right corner for Tampa. His pass goes off. A skate comes across. Hedman has to recover. Give it to Radish up the right wing. Gets it out. Hyman. Gonsalves right on him. Puck goes to the Edmonton blue line. Ekholm across to Bouchard. Brings it in on the right wing. Stops up. Throws it off the corner boards. Goes in behind the Tampa net over to the left wing. Kucherov along that left side with Hyman on him. It goes in behind the net. Around to Moser. Poke it up near the right wing point. Ekholm was able to keep it in. Now in behind the goal is Hyman. Goes over to the right wing with Hedman all over. To the left wing point. Ekholm will blast it. Scores! What a shot! Matthias Ekholm! And it's 1-0 Edmonton.
Well, when he hammers it like that, if you're Andre Vasilevsky, it either hits you or it doesn't. Because that had an incredible amount of velocity on it from a very acute angle. As Hyman reverse pivots behind the goal and then plays it off the boards and just stepping into it, beating Vasilevsky, Heidel, blocker side, 1-0 Edmonton.
An absolute heater. Short side upstairs by Matthias Ekholm to get us.
We got a challenge.
The play was offside prior to the goal.
And I have a feeling it was.
Well, it's not very often it's challenged and it isn't.
Right, and such an immediate call right away, too.
Well, that's an awful shame if that's the case. Oh, that was some shot by Ekholm.
I mean, this happened 25 seconds before the goal.
That's what I'm saying. Has absolutely nothing to do with the play. But that's the way it is. We haven't seen a look yet, if it is, in fact.
I have to think.
But exactly. I mean, not very often a team calls for a challenge on an offside and they're not correct.
Especially that quickly.
Yeah. Well, they had a lot of time to get the intel from upstairs to downstairs. I'm saying the Lightning with that puck in the zone for a while.
That's offside. Bouchard on the zone entry. I mean, and it's
Hyman's in early.
Bouchard stopped skating.
No, you're right.
This one's coming back.
That's coming off the board. Well, we thought it was 1-0 for the Oilers, but it likely is not.
It's offside.
Yeah.
And now they're probably looking to see how much time goes back on the clock. That's why it's taking so much time at this stage. Here's the call.
Upon further video review, it's determined the play was offside. We have no goal. Please reset the game clock to 13:01.
26 seconds early.
Yeah. Well, still 0-0 then. It's too bad. That was a great shot by Matthias Ekholm.
Should we not be in a commercial break here? Maybe not.
The end door was open for a second. They thought the same thing. I guess not. We'll continue on. Face-offs outside the Lightning blue line. We're scoreless here at Rogers Place. The Ekholm goal off the board because of Oilers offside on the zone entry. Puck shot into the Tampa Bay end. It goes to the left wing corner. McDonough has it left side, goes up in the air, goes off the glove of Nurse, comes out. Now it's center ice. Happening to Draisaitl. Draisaitl through the middle off of Podkolzin, and Moser will step up to center ice, snap the puck in. Goes around to Nurse. Nurse to Kulak up the right wing. That misses Kapanen. That's going to be icing against Edmonton. 7 minutes, 37 seconds gone here in a scoreless first period.
So they'll get their top line out on the ice here against Leon's line. But it's going to be a right side draw. Leon's going to be on his weaker side. Gunsel in to take it. He takes a lot of face-offs for Tampa.
Jake Gunsel's got goals in 3 straight up against Draisaitl. Tied for the league lead in goals. Sam Reinhart. Puck sent up the left wing. The puck cleared out. Gunsel on the left wing to point. He'll shoot it in. Rims on the right side. It's along the right wing boards in Edmonton territory. Kucherov out to Gunsel, can't get a shot. It goes in behind the Edmonton goal. And up the right wing, it's Emberson through the middle, finds Henrique into the Tampa, over the Tampa line on the left side for Janmark. He's on top of the circle, gets it to the corner, but there's Herbix. And then it gets into the skates of Henrique. They get it tied up on the end boards. Referee would love for him to move it. I think we all would.
When Brian Engblom was playing for the Montreal Canadiens, they would have blown this dead.
Well, it's still on the end boards. Oh, now it comes loose. And Janmark to the left wing point to Stetcher. Stetcher across to Emberson. Now on the right wing. The puck to Jeff Skinner. Skinner's pass to the point. Gunsel took it away. A weak pass through the middle, but stepping up Perbix to Gunsel in over the line. Got the puck to the corner. There's Henrique up the left wing boards to Skinner. He'll push it across to Emberson. Will skate over the center ice line and shoot it in. Goes over to the right wing. Got a Hedman on the left side, or make that McDonough. He will get it out. Bounces around at center ice. Hyman had the puck in over the line just for a second. Gergensons, he'll come the other way for Tampa. Into the Oilers zone, goes to the right wing corner. Goes to the end boards with Matthias Ekholm. Ekholm gets dumped down, puck's under him. Now he gets back up. You still have it up against the boards. 10:40 to go here in a scoreless first. Oilers hosting Tampa Bay. Rimmed on the left. McDavid pinched upon by Moser. Puck comes free in the corner. Glendening will take a hit, gets knocked down. Goes to the left side. McDonough got it low to Eyssimont. Eysimont's pass goes off of Nugent Hopkins over to the right corner. And now Ekholm in behind the Oiler net. Slides out the right side. Comes out through the middle now. Out to the blue line. That's it. Coming the other way. Puck brought in by Geekie. He's trying to come down the right wing. Connor Geekie played in the WHL last year with Wenatchee and Swift Current. Puck back to the right point. The shot towards, and it doesn't get through. Lots of traffic. Nugent Hopkins can clear it out. On the left wing is Geekie. Off the left wing boards, but cleared by Bouchard. Hedman will wait now, shoot it in. Puck hits the corner boards. Bouchard, left wing to Ryan. Up the right side now to Brown. And over the line to Perry. He'll play it to the corner. Vasilevsky comes out of his net, shovels it around. Ryan keeping it in. Behind the net to Perry. Perry to the left wing. Now to the point. Kulak comes across the middle. Drops the puck to Nurse. Goes over to the right wing. Around the right wing boards in behind the net to Ryan. Scoreless here in the first. 9:20 to go in the opening period. Edmund up against the boards in his own end. Eyssimont trying to jam it free. It's in the skates of Eyssimont. Goes to the left wing point. Kulak over to Nurse. Nurse into the slot for Brown. Tried to turn and shoot. And it goes off of Hedman. Up Bouncing puck near the slot. Back to the point, to Kulak, now to Ryan. Ryan down the left wing. Gives it to Nurse, his one-timer, and just off of Vasilevsky and wide. Perry on the end boards. Left wing to Brown. Back to the point for Nurse. Across to Kulak on the right. Skates to the middle. On the left wing, top of the circle. To Connor Brown. To the blue line for Nurse. To Brown on the right wing. Brown will shoot it. Just goes off of Perry and wide. Kept in by Nurse. Over to Kulak on the right wing. To Nurse. Nurse's bad angle shot, and a save by Vasilevsky, and he's going to cover it up. We're going to take a break with 8:27 to go in a scoreless first. The Oilers hosting the Lightning from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Celebrating 70 years in the signage industry, William Huff Advertising is the most recognized name in the game. An in-house, one-stop shop for all of your design, print, and installation needs. William Huff provides quality graphic solutions for everyone. Here in our City of Champions and throughout the nation, they are the preferred signage partner entrusted by many of the biggest corporations, pro sports teams, and organizations to bring their identity to life. Recognize the name, get in the game. WilliamHuff.com.
Hockey season is back. And so are the deals at Boston Pizza. Cheer on your team while ordering off their game day menu, or come in and see what great promotions they have going on. At Boston Pizza, they always have something craveable for you to enjoy. Boston Pizza, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Cheers to a great hockey season.
Legacy Heating and Cooling jingle auditions, take one for Gene Principe. Are you ready, Gene?
Ready. I'm not just here to make a thermo a couple of bucks. I'd never just microphone it in.
Take one.
Call Legacy. Call Legacy.
Nice.
Boom! I'm a musical genius.
Legacy's going to love this for furnace season.
What's not to love with no interest and no Principe payments for 1 year?
Are you always like this?
Yep. Unlike a furnace, I have no filter.
Legacy Heating and Cooling.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Scoreless here in the first, Oilers and Tampa Bay. Tonight's holiday homestand 50-50 presented by Rogers. It's in support of the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation's initiative. Every kid deserves a shot, also presented by Rogers. Through the power and spirit of hockey, every kid deserves a shot will inspire and enable 100,000 kids in OilCountry to reach their full potential. Help make the sport we all love more accessible by getting your 50-50 tickets at edmontonoilers.com/50-50. Total jackpot, $125,000 and climbing. Scoreless here in the first face-off in the Tampa zone. Puck lifted up and out by Moser. Gets to center ice. Center ice line. There's Hagel. He'll shoot it in. It rims over on the right. Kucherov had it hop over his stick. Podkolzin couldn't get it out. Kucherov's going to keep it in. Give it to Braden Point. To the right wing side. Goes off a leg and goes right to Draisaitl. He did get it out. But Kucherov on the left. To Lilleberg, and he tried to play it towards the net. He got a hard hit from Kulak. Puck goes over the glass.
He had that coming to him.
He did. He got drilled.
Lilleberg got a finishing blow in on Kulak earlier in the game, and
1-1 now.
Brett Kulak reciprocated.
Face off to the right of Stuart Skinner with 8:02 to go here in a scoreless first. Oilers did score a goal, Matthias Ekholm, but it was ruled offside on the zone entry. So we're still at zeros. His Stetcher will get it high in the air and out. That's offside at the Tampa blue line. Jeff Skinner was in a little early. Oilers in Minnesota on Thursday for a battle with the Wild. The only road game between now and the Christmas break. Herbix will skate up and on the right wing. Give it to Paul. Plays the puck low. And out from behind the Oiler net comes Emberson. And he'll bring it up the right wing at center ice. He'll shoot it in. It's going to rim on the left. Goes off a stick up in the air. Stetcher is going to walk to the middle. Stetcher now to the right wing. In behind the net. Over to the left. Lilleberg right on him. Back to the left wing point. Janmark shot. And that one goes over to the right side. Didn't get through. Lots of traffic. Jeff Skinner working for that on the right wing. Goes in behind the net. Goes right to Lilleberg. Drop it back to Perbix. Herbix to Lilleberg on the right wing in his own end, up to center ice for Atkinson. He gets forced back. We'll give it to Herbix. Herbix up the right wing. Now to Hagel. He'll fire it in off the corner boards. Ekholm over to Bouchard. The right wing to Hyman. Got it to the line. That's kept in. Hagel skates across the top of the slot. He'll shoot it. And he whistled it over the Edmonton goal. Puck along the left wing as Hyman has it tied up. It's jammed back to the blue line. McDonough winds up, shoots it wide. Gets the ricochet in behind the net, though. And Ekholm up the left wing for Nugent Hopkins. He'll get it out where he finds Zach Hyman. Comes into the Tampa zone. Now on the right wing to Bouchard to Hyman. One-timer pad save by Vasilevsky. He'll cover it up with 6:32 to go in the first. We're going to take a break. Scoreless between the Oilers and the Lightning from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At Northern Lakes College, students work, raise their family, and complete their certificate, diploma, or partnership degree. With NLC's supported distance learning model, you can do it all in a flexible online classroom. Programs in academic upgrading, business, health, human services, resource technology, university studies, and more, including a wide range of courses available through continuing education. Skate into your new career in a learning environment that works for you. NorthernLakesCollege.ca. Everywhere you need them to be.
Experience the exciting casino action at 3 Century Casino locations, Edmonton, St. Albert, and Century Mile. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Take in the ultimate game day experience at the Century Sports Bar and Lounge. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options and off-track betting. Feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Don't miss a second of the action at Century Casino. Come for the action. Stay for the fun.
At Leading Edge Physiotherapy, we believe in the wisdom of Patch Adams. Treat a disease, you win, you lose. Treat a person, I guarantee you'll win no matter what the outcome. We don't treat conditions, we treat people. From personalized treatment plans to compassionate care, we're committed to helping you achieve your goal. That's why hands-on techniques, unique technologies, and a commitment to hiring amazing people mixed with friendly, fun neighborhood environments. And ta-da! No, it's not magic. It's about being human. Sometimes being human hurts, but life shouldn't hurt. LeadingEdgePhysio.com.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We're here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 6:32 to go in a scoreless first period. Oilers host the Lightning. Face off in the Tampa zone to the right of Andrei Vasilevsky, his 499th career NHL game. And he is 6-3-0 in his career against the Oilers. Goes in behind the net. McDonough up the left side to Hagel. We get the center for Tampa. Cross ice pass to Moser. Into the Oilers zone. Stops in the right corner. Will lose the puck to Nurse. Now gets caught up in Moser's skates. Moser got it loose, but Nurse, left wing, finds Connor Brown. Gotta get to center ice. Softly dump the puck to the left wing corner. Acemont on the end boards to Hedman. Hedman, fifth in defenseman scoring in the NHL. The left wing is able to get it out to center ice. Goes off the stick of Girgensons into the Oiler end. Skinner to play it. Right wing to Kulak up the right wing boards to Brown. One touches to Draisaitl. Put it off that right side. Go after it himself. And then Radish put it off the left wing boards, and that will go out of play.
You know, you think of that offside play. Now, was it Matt Duchene that was a mile offside all those years ago?
Is that why this all started?
Yes.
That was the...
And was that, I mean, you take a look at how minuscule an offside that was 26 seconds before the goal.
Yeah, there's no bearing on the play. I'm with you.
Okay.
I get it if it's off the rush.
Just so you know, they warned the GMs.
Yeah, this would be the case.
The unintended consequence of this.
Yep. If it's off the rush, the guy's way offside or whatever, it's an egregious one, absolutely.
But
yeah, I got you.
They don't sit there and let you challenge a non-holding in football.
Janmark comes into the Tampa end on the right corner. Got the puck to the right wing boards. As it does come free. Moser to Kucherov. Now on the right side to Point. He's got some room in over the Oiler line. Pushed it a little far, and there's a penalty coming up. It's going to be a slashing call against the Oilers.
Two righties together. Don't like that.
And the Edmonton Oilers will be shorthanded when we come back. 5:20 to go here in a scoreless first period. From Rogers Place, going to the box is Jeff Skinner. We'll be right back. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Believing in yourself takes confidence. At Portage College, 93% of grads say their education gave them the skills and knowledge they needed for their careers. That's the kind of confidence that leads to great results. Learn more at portagecollege.ca.
Real Canadian Superstore has more ways to save than any other major grocer. Check out their weekly flyer for BC Optimum offers, deals on club size, no name, and always low-priced everyday items. Visit in-store to find everything from fashion and home decor to toys and electronics. And don't forget their new Fresh Promise on produce. If your produce isn't fresh, they'll replace it and refund it. There are so many ways to save at Real Canadian Superstore. See their flyer for details.
When was the last time your electricity and natural gas provider made you feel like this? Low rates, no strings attached, year-round perks, and local energy experts who always have your back with Encore by Epcor. Find that carefree energy feeling at encore.epcor.com/carefree.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
Portage College graduates are incredibly employable. How does Portage know? 99% of employers surveyed said they would hire a Portage grad. Get career ready at Portage College. Learn more by visiting portagecollege.ca.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Jeff Skinner to the box for slashing. Oilers shorthanded here. Scoreless, 5:20 to go in the first period. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Good power play, 7th in the league at 26% for Tampa, and they won the draw. That's the key, man.
Edmund on the left wing to Point. Point gives it to Hagel, back to Point on the left side, out to Hedman, now on the right wing. On the right side, Kucherov. To the blue line it goes. Hedman has a right wing Point. For Kucherov. Back to Hedman in the middle. Left side to Point. Point at the hash marks to Hedman. One-timer save made by Skinner. The puck comes through the middle and bringing it out to center ice is Henrique. Henrique will now lug that into the Tampa zone and put it into the corner. So Tampa power play, it's 8 for 18 in the last 6 games. It's been running quite warm. Out to center ice, it's Point. Into the Oiler end to Gensel, back to Point off the left side, to the middle off the stick of Kucherov. It's played in front of the goal, but right off of Kulak, hit his shin pad and came out to the neutral zone.
Otherwise, it was going in the net.
Hagel, now to Hedman, just inside the Tampa blue line, up the right wing, puck gets into the Oiler end on the right wing. Kucherov has a bouncing puck, great play by Janmark to strip it and get it down the ice. 44 seconds left to go in the penalty to Jeff Skinner. We're scoreless with 4 minutes to go here in the first. Oilers host Tampa Bay. The left wing, Gonsalves will bring the puck in. Give it to Paul. To the left wing corner. Around on the top of the circle, and Radish will keep it in. His pass goes right off of Podkolzin. Puck comes loose and cleared out down the ice by Emberson.
Colson's willingness to take a hit to make a play comes through.
Radish out from behind his net for Tampa. Up the right wing, lost the puck at center ice, and it's Janmark the other way. In over the line, blasts a shot high and wide.
I don't think Janmark realized he was going against the forward back there.
That's to the right wing corner. Janmark goes in behind the Tampa goal. To the left wing, penalty is over. Tampa 0 for 1 with a man advantage. Went off the stick of McDavid and cleared out. Kulak to Nurse. The right side off of McDavid. McDonough will get it high in the air for Tampa. It goes into the Oilers zone. Kulak on the right wing clears it. McDonough just inside his own blue line up the right wing to Gergensen. He'll dump it in. Skinner out of his net. Got it to the corner to Nurse. Nurse will slide it behind the goal. Going to shake off Glendening up the left wing instead. Will fire it across to Kulak off the right wing boards. Got it out for Draisaitl. Now through the middle to McDavid. He's going to split the D. He's in. The shot scores! Connor hits the defenseman, and the Oilers are up 1-0.
Well, Leon Draisaitl fends off the man in the neutral ice with a stick and then serves it up on a platter, and nobody can read Connor McDavid like Leon Draisaitl, and McDavid splits the seam, puts on the turbo boosters, and just separates for an absolutely fantastic goal. Highlight of the night material from who else? 97.
Gets his 14th of the year at 17:31.
That was a nice goal.
It sure was. Had that speed through the neutral zone, and once Draisaitl found him, right between the defense. Oilers up 1-0 here on Tampa Bay. Puck into the Oilers zone. It goes to the blue line. Lilleberg shot goes wide. Herbix from the right wing point will keep it in. Herbix on the right wing from the angle. That's whistled wide, high and wide. Kucherov shot it. It goes all the way down the ice. I think it's follow through. Hit Ekholm up high. The puck in behind the Tampa net. Draisaitl and Kulak with the assists. It's 17:31. Puck dumped into the Oiler end. Oh, Skinner just got it to the right side before Gensel could get to it. And the puck goes over to Nugent Hopkins. He'll get it out where he finds McDavid. In over the line. McDavid waiting to Bouchard. Put it off the pad of Vasilevsky. Puck in the right corner. Bouchard to the blue line to Stetcher. Now to McDavid through the middle. Right wing. Oh, just looking for Nugent Hopkins, but Lilleberg got in there and broke things up. Lilleberg up the left wing for Gensel. Gensel, he'll find on the left side. Chafee goes in behind the Edmonton net. Lost it up the right wing. Stetcher will get it out. Over to Nurse, makes a move, brings the puck in, ran into Derek Ryan. Puck goes in behind the Tampa goal. Hedman lost it to Corey Perry. Perry, centering pass, goes off a stick. Hagel on the right wing, coming up to the last minute of the first. 1-0 Oilers lead on a goal by Connor McDavid. It's in behind the net. Hagel on the right wing. Hagel taken out by Derek Ryan. Sent up the left wing, but Moser was able to keep the puck in. Now to Hagel, to the net, to Paul, the shot, and the save by Skinner. He'll cover it up with 41 seconds to go in the first period, and the crowd will gather in front of the Oiler net, but a good save there by Stuart Skinner.
Yeah, Oilers had a chance to get the puck up the left side boards 15 seconds before, and with the unit that they got on the ice out there, Perry, Derek Ryan, and Connor Brown, that's got to get outside the zone.
Nick Paul did a good job of backhand to forehand, yeah.
How many times did we talk about Nick Paul when he was in Ottawa? Saying
lots.
That guy is a player. Him and Connor Brown.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Paul stayed healthy. That's the difference. Unfortunately for Connor Brown, he suffered a pretty significant knee injury, but Paul's got himself paid on a long-term deal.
Off the draw, puck goes to McDonough on the point. Snapshot, blockered away by Skinner. Goes over to the boards. Gets loose to Kulak. Kulak will get it out. Hit Podkolzin with it. Shot back in, so Emberson has to chase after it with Geekie right on him. In behind the net for Kulak. Around the right wing boards to Emberson. Now to Draisaitl. Comes out with 17 seconds to go in the period. In over the line through the middle. Over to the right wing. Forced to the right wing corner. He'll give it back to Emberson. His shot! And that one hit Vasilevsky. Inside of the net was Henrique, and the puck cleared out.
That was quite a collision.
That was something. It's dumped into the Tampa end. First period will come to a close. And the Edmonton Oilers will have a 1-0 lead after 20 minutes of play. Oilers had a goal called back due to being offside, but the goal by Connor McDavid, his 14th of the year.
Good period for Edmonton. They had a lot of juice going.
The Oilers with a 1-0 lead on the Tampa Bay Lightning were after 20 minutes as Connor McDavid, amazing goal. Splits the D. Leon Draisaitl with a pass, had tremendous speed. They had no chance of getting him. It turns into a breakaway. Yes, we're ready to go downstairs. Brendan Escott standing by with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
Ryan, one with the goal called back, and then you guys tally late off the rush. Just an overall assessment of that opening frame for you.
I mean, definitely a little bit sleepy early. Both sides not wanting to give anything easy, so we're going to have to work for it for sure tonight. Obviously, a nice play there by Connor. Great shot by Eki, just offside early on the play. So we got to keep pushing here. But obviously, they have a lot of skill that can make you pay if you give them anything easy.
Looks like a lot is coming off of the rush. What do you prioritize to make sure you can sustain a little more offensive zone time?
I mean, we got to get bodies in there. They like to get 3, sometimes even 4 guys, help break the puck out. So we got to make sure that we have numbers down there.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks,
guys.
All right, thanks very much. That was Brendan Escott downstairs with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. The Edmonton Oilers have a lead. It's 1-0 after 20 minutes of play. Connor McDavid, just a beautiful goal. His 14th of the year. McDavid has points, as does Leon Draisaitl, in 3 straight games. Well, we got a great first intermission coming up. It's going to be Bryn Griffiths, Rob Brown. They're set and ready to go, so don't go anywhere. 1-0. Oilers lead the Lightning after 20 from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. As a musician, I'm drawn to the sounds of this great province. Whether it's the wind blowing down the Rockies, the rustling of grass across the prairie, or the sweet sound of a Ford Super Duty, it's all music to my ears. Speaking of Super Duty, with heavy-duty performance that's built for getting the job done right, it's no wonder this truck has Albertans singing its praises. The 2024 Ford Super Duty is available now at your Alberta Ford dealer. Just head on in today and tell them PB sent you.
This is a message from the Canadian Red Cross. While most of us count down to the holidays, families in Canada and around the world count on the Canadian Red Cross. Help them support over 2,700 families affected by disasters in Canada this year. Donate today at redcross.ca. Your donation will be triple matched. At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
To Kulak off the right wing boards, got it out for Draisaitl. Now through the middle to McDavid. He's going to split the D. He's in. The shot scores! Connor McDavid, unreal, splits the defenseman, and the Oilers are up 1-0.
And that's our highlight zone, brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos with 3 great locations: Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winter Zone. And welcome to the first intermission after 20 minutes of play. The Edmonton Oilers leading the Tampa Bay Lightning 1-0. Rob Brown joining me here at Rogers Place in the press box. What are your thoughts on that first period?
Well, I thought the Oilers played well. They unfortunately were offside on a goal that would have given them a 1-0 lead earlier in the game. And then they scored the late one. A nice play by Connor, nice play by Leon. To create that, they had a couple really good shifts in the offensive zone. Skinner made a couple big saves. Penalty killing was good. A lot to like about the Oilers' first period in a game against a team, Tampa, that's playing very well coming into this.
Don't think there was any doubting the fact that when it happens 26 seconds before the goal is scored and they immediately say that's offside, you know it is.
Well, it's funny. I have a buddy of mine. His name's Kenny McCudden. He was the skills coach for the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Right.
And a couple of years ago, I sat with him right here in this booth, and he wears a headset up in the press box. And we're watching the game, and the Oilers brought it into Columbus' zone, and he just kind of, with the headset, he goes, offside. And the play kept going on and on and on, and eventually there's a whistle, and he talks about the fact that there is a video guy downstairs, and immediately if he says something is offside, he will say it into the headset. So the assistant coach will hear it, the coach upstairs in the press box will hear it, so they know to be prepared to call the referees over if a goal is scored during that shift. So on that shift there, right when the puck went in the zone, the video coach would have looked at it quickly, would have replayed it one more time and sent it up and said, okay, this play is offside. So that whole thing that was going on, the coaching staff on the bench already knew that the play was offside and they were going to call it if the goal went into the net. So that's how well prepared and efficient these video coaches are, that it was already a dead play. No one on the ice knew it, but the coaches on the bench knew it was a dead play if the puck ended up in the back of the net.
I got to bring this up because somebody brought it up to me, and I didn't realize that some fans aren't even aware of the fact that there's monitors built into the floor behind the benches. Some fans don't even know that.
There are, and what will happen, I am guessing, that it's controlled by the team, whichever team's bench it is, they control it. And you'll see the coaches looking down at their feet at the times. And I think there's like 3 different TVs on each bench that you can look down at and see replays. Having said that, the view isn't great. And the offside that we just saw there with Bouchard and I believe it was Hyman, it was so tight that I don't think that the coaches on the bench would have been able to look down and said, okay, yeah, that's offside. The view's just not good enough. That'll be them trusting their video coach saying, yep, it's offside, call the play. And I would imagine it's a stressful job being the video guy, because if you get it wrong, it's 1-0 and you're giving the Oilers a power play. So you've got to be pretty darn sure that it was offside, and it was. It was a good play, and at that point kept this game scoreless and gave the Tampa Bay Lightning a little bit of life after an extended shift in their own zone that eventually resulted in the Ekholm goal.
You want to talk about having the ultimate trust factor in your video guy, because that you're putting a lot of risk to the point where are you sure? Are you
well, there's only 32 of them in the NHL, so these are the best of the best. And if you are not good at it, well, guess what? You won't be there much longer. But it is a pressure situation. You got to know the rules very well. You got to be very quick to see it. Now, I know the Oilers, I believe, have 2 video coaches now. So they have a guy and then they have an assistant. So now you got someone to bounce things off. I think it's offside. What do you Yes, I agree with you. And let's go forward with it. On that one, it was close. But it was offside and gave, unfortunately, it took a goal away from Ekholm on an absolute bomb of a shot. Those are the ones, when you fire one like that on net, you deserve.
Against that goalie.
You deserve a goal. So that was a tough one for Ekholm. Fortunately for the Oilers, they had a couple other grade A scoring chances, and it was the final one of that period that they were able to capitalize on.
Jeff Skinner may have to take the penalty killers out for dinner at some point, maybe if they have time on their next road trip, because that was a horrible slashing penalty he took in the neutral zone. But the Oilers penalty killers really came up big against Tampa, who are really on fire right now. They're 7th on the power play in the league so far this season.
Well, it was a good kill, and the Oilers have been doing that now for about a month. They struggled to start the season. Part of it is new players coming in and the commitment you have to make to kill. You're a very aggressive penalty killing here. And if somebody is a step off, well, they expose you because you're running around. There are players that are wide open. What you're doing is you're trying to take away time and space so that you can't get the puck to the guy that's wide open. But if you're hesitant, as the Oilers were early in the season, those pucks are going to get through. Now you got a wide open guy. So they were a little slow starting the season. They've gotten much better, and as of late, they've been excellent. And this is not a San Jose Shark or a Anaheim Duck power play, one lower in the standings. This is the Kucherov point Hedman power play, and Skinner had to make a couple saves on it. There's a great save off Hedman from the back end that he made, and good on him. I thought both teams played well in the first. I thought the bigger mistakes, though, were made by the Tampa Bay Lightning. They gave up the breakaway to McDavid. They gave up a second breakaway to McDavid. And then there was the one where Ekholm walked in. It's funny, the one advantage, and we see Knobloch do it all the time, when the Oilers kill off a penalty, immediately come out with Connor, Leon, and Hyman. And what makes it so effective against, especially a team like Tampa's the best defenseman by far is Victor Hedman, one of the best in the world, even late in his career. He plays the power play. So when the power play's over, he's off. Now Connor and Leon are coming on, and they're not coming on against a Hedman.
Right.
So, and you saw on that play right there, Connor just went flying by the 2 defensemen that were out there as if they were standing still. Hedman may have gotten beaten as well, but there would have been a much closer battle around the blue line. So Chris Knobloch takes advantage, getting his star players out after a penalty kill. And the only reason you can get that done is if you kill the penalty off, and the Oilers did.
Rob, thanks. We'll talk to you coming up in intermission 2. After 20 minutes of play, the Edmonton Oilers on that Connor McDavid goal, leading the Tampa Bay Lightning 1-0. At the intermission is brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Did you know it's the best time of year to buy your Claws 2025 equipment? Get incredible savings with early order offers like $20,000 off Lexion combines, $15,000 off Xerion tractors, $10,000 off Axion tractors, $15,000 off Jaguar harvesters, and $6,000 off Arion tractors. Make the best of every harvest with Claws, made for more. For full products and availability, visit claws.com.
Make Christmas a great holiday season with Wilhauk Beef Jerky.
As we celebrate the holiday season, I'm often reminded that being able to watch the boys on the ice game after game is the gift that keeps on giving. If you're looking to give the gift of flavor this Christmas, stuff the stocking of your loved ones with a bag of Wilhauk Beef Jerky. Tender, tasty, full of flavor. Merry Christmas, hockey fans, and wishing you a tremendous 2025.
Wilhauk Beef Jerky. Some say it's the best.
Hello, Albertans. Elevate your electricity with Equisys smart meters. Say goodbye to manual meter readings, flickering lights, and brownouts. Smart meters directly transmit energy usage, ensuring hassle-free bills, and highlight areas where proactive grid improvements can be made. Plus, with microgeneration opportunities, your excess renewable energy can be seamlessly supplied to the grid to maximize cost savings. Choose community. Choose Equus. Become a member today at equs.ca.
This is Global News at the first intermission. I'm Zach Ferguson. Today, the Alberta government announced its plan to modernize the province's electricity system to restore the balance between affordability, reliability, and sustainability. The key aspects will include moving to a day-ahead market, in addition to removing ratepayer costs for new transmission infrastructure going forward, and streamlining processes to build and maintain connections between Alberta's electricity grid and other jurisdictions. Musqueam's RCMP have made an arrest in connection with a murder on Samson Cree Nation back in February of this year. Mounties say just after noon on February 11th, they received a call about a deceased man at a residence on 6 Mile in Samson Cree Nation. Last Friday, after months of investigation, police arrested 33-year-old Donovan Rain of Musqueam. He's been charged with second-degree murder. MPs have voted to approve an additional $21.6 billion in government spending. The money will fund various programs, including First Nations child services, dental care, and compensation to Quebec for services to asylum seekers, supplementary to this year's federal budget. I'm Zach Ferguson. Your next scheduled newscast will be at the second intermission on 880 CHED.
Bloom Benefits offers amazing coverage that even the toughest hockey players can get behind. With excellent coverage, they offer things like massage. You want to go? Counseling services. Let's go! Dental coverage. That was not offside. And eye exams. With custom health coverage for any group of any size, Bloom Benefits make every team better, stronger, and healthier. Plans start from just $54 a month. Rethink your benefits today at bloombenefits.ca.
It's a new era for Ford in Edmonton. Welcome to Big West Ford. Located westbound on Stony Plain Road just east of the Henday, Big West Ford is Edmonton's newest and most exciting Ford dealership. Whether you're after the legendary F-150, the Powerhouse 350 Super Duty, or the adventurous Bronco, they've got you covered with exceptional selection and service right here in your city. Big West Ford, driven by you. Visit Big West Ford at 18208 Stony Plain Road or online at bigwestford.com.
Do you have tickets to an upcoming event at Rogers Place that you can't attend? Donate your tickets to the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation Seats for Kids program, presented by Eagle Builders. Seats for Kids provides unused game tickets for charities, allowing children and families to enjoy hockey at Rogers Place. And for many, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. To be a part of the Seats for Kids program presented by Eagle Builders, please email edmonton@kidsupfront.com. That's edmonton@kidsupfront.com.
At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Bryn Griffiths back at Rogers Place after 20 minutes of play. The Edmonton Oilers with a 1-0 lead on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Let's take a look at what's going on around the National Hockey League. It's time for the out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Pizza 73, official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Final scores. It was a 3-2 victory for Carolina over the San Jose Sharks tonight. That one in Carolina. Philadelphia Flyers on the road coming up with a 5-3 victory over the Columbus Blue Jackets. Travis Konechny with 2 points in that one for Philadelphia. Mikko Rantanen, 5 points tonight. Colorado beating the hometown Pittsburgh Penguins 6-2. went to overtime, and the Toronto Maple Leafs coming up with a victory over the Devils in New Jersey, 2-1. Final score there. LA Kings on the road on Long Island to take on New York, and it was Adrian Kempe with 2 points in that game for the Kings en route to a 3-1 victory. After 2 periods of play, it is 3-1 Winnipeg on home ice, leading the Boston Bruins. Mark Scheifele with 2 points so far in that game. Calgary Flames with a 4-3 lead on the hometown Nashville Predators, and they're early in the third period on that one. So 4-3 Calgary early in the third on Nashville. And, of course, other games coming up. We have Minnesota and Utah scoreless right now. That's midway through the first period. And coming up later, the Panthers are in Seattle. That one gets going at 8 o'clock. And the Blues at the Canucks, also an 8 o'clock start. Players are returning to the ice for period number 2 at the intermission is brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At the intermission has been brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Rogers is Canada's fastest and most reliable internet. We're made for Oilers fans. You can stream Brown's scoring down in the basement. There it is! Watch Leon light the lamp in the living room. Spectacular! Connor scoring in all corners of the house. And Nurse notching a game winner in the nursery. Very quietly, of course. Rogers, proud partner and fan of your Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton comes all the way back!
OilCountry, the ultimate Oilers watch party happens all season long. Attend Molson Canadian Oilers game day live throughout the season for your chance to win 2025-26 Edmonton Oilers season seats. Be there for the next game day live flight night for your chance to win a trip for 2 to watch the Oilers play in Chicago. Join them December 12th at Average Joe Sherwood Park. For the full event schedule and to RSVP to the ultimate Oilers watch party, visit OilersGameDayLive.com.
Athletes know that to advance your career, you've got to be part of a winning team. So, what about you? Are you working for a winning team? Well, here's your chance to do just that. Brandt is a strong and stable industry leader with career opportunities across Canada. We have hundreds of positions available right now, from parts, sales, positioning technology, heavy-duty mechanics, and more. Be a part of a winning team. Earn your stripes by joining Brandt today. Find out more at BrandtJobs.com.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here at Rogers Place. 1-0 Oilers lead the Lightning, getting ready for the second period of play. The Oilers Holiday Homestand 50-50 presented by Rogers is back with life-changing jackpots. Tonight's jackpot sitting at $160,000 and climbing. Our next lucky winner could be you. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/5050. It's in support of Every Kid Deserves a Shot, also presented by Rogers. Puck dropped here in the second period. 1-0 Oilers lead on that beauty of a goal by Connor McDavid. Up through the middle, it's Kapanen into the Tampa end, goes to the right corner. Sweeps it around on the left. The Podkolzin top of the circle, gets checked on the play. And Paul will get it out off the boards, high in the air. Draisaitl comes in front of his own net. Stetcher now to Podkolzin up the left wing. Through the middle finds Draisaitl. Now takes it to the right corner from the angle. They tried to sneak it in on the short side, but Vasilevsky was right up against the post. Puck rimmed on the right. Kapanen has it right point to Draisaitl. Left side to Nurse. Nurse the shot. That's saved by Vasilevsky. There was a big rebound, and it's cleared out of the zone by Point. Hammered right back in by Echo. Kucherov in the corner, lost it to Nugent-Hopkins. Now to Hyman. Back to the right point to Bouchard. To McDavid, brings it up to the blue line. Now comes down the right wing. Gets to the top of the circle. Gets into the skates of Bouchard. Now it comes out and it's Braden Point into the Oilers zone. Forced to the boards by Ekholm. Off the left wing side, Point still has it. Comes down the right into the slot. Kucherov goes off his stick. He'll chase after, gets knocked down by Hyman. The puck comes out. Sent back in. Lightning on the offside, though. Bouchard across to Ekholm. They'll dump it in. McDonough in behind his net for Tampa, up the right wing to Moser, now up the right side. Give it to Atkinson, he'll dump it in. Out to play to Skinner, goes right to Atkinson though. Behind the net for Gonsalves. Take the puck to the left wing, bump it back to the blue line. McDonough, left wing, Gonsalves to McDonough, his shot, and that's steered aside by Skinner. 2 minutes into the second period, 1-0 Oilers lead. Bouchard skips it off the right wing boards and down the ice. It'll be icing against the Oilers.
Well, McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, and Hyman have been out there a while. There's not enough touch on that clearing attempt from Evan Bouchard. He's going for the angle raise takeout and overcurled on him. And now they get their top line out on the ice, head-to-head against an Oilers line that's been on the ice for 35 seconds here.
David to take this draw against Braden Point. Gonna get the sticks down. It's taken a while. Point wins the draw. Goes to the blue line. Radish off the right wing boards. Rolled it low. Top of the circles. Nugent Hopkins, after he got it from Bouchard, he's able to get it out. Goes right in front of the Edmonton bench. McDavid to Kulak. Has to backpedal. Kucherov in front of him now. Cross to Emberson, up the right wing, off the stick of Janmark, hit somebody at the Oiler bench. So we get the whistle at 2 minutes, 26 seconds. Gone here in the second period. Edmonton up 1-0.
Oilers had a good kill, and they built some momentum off of in the first period. See how Jeff Skinner responds here. After taking a penalty with a reach infraction.
Radish inside his own end. Lilleberg up the left wing off the stick of Glendening. Goes deep into the Oilers zone. Puck along the boards. Acimon will turn and shoot it. And he drills it wide. Radish keeps it in on the right wing point. Got it low and it goes in behind the Edmonton goal.
Tampa's picked up the tempo here a bit here. Yeah.
Does feel that way. As the puck gets to the corner. And Henrique now to Jeff Skinner. With Janmark's going to fire it in off the right corner boards. Goes over to the right side. Radish couldn't get it out. Janmark up along the slot. Now down the left wing to the left wing corner. He'll sweep it in front of the net, but it goes off of Glendening. Acimont on the right wing. Make that in behind the net. Gonsalves. And the puck goes to the left side, and Geekie off the left wing with a backhand. Goes off the outside of the Edmonton net. And up the right wing getting it out was Jeff Skinner. Here's Geekie on the right wing. Backhands it in. Skinner's got to play the puck. It rims, goes off of Geekie. Geekie along the right wing. About top of the circle. Gets a pass through. Gonsalves on the right side to Hedman. Went through his skates. Nurse get the puck around on the right to Janmark. Now to Stetcher. Cross ice to Nurse. Still in the Oilers zone.
Line needs a change for Edmonton.
Now up to center ice to Perry. Give it to Stetcher at the Edmonton blue line. Up the right wing. Now brought in by Ryan. He's going to the net. His shot off the stick of Perbix. And it goes over the glass and out of play.
So we were having a conversation on the Sportsnet panel during the intermission. Just about goaltending. You know, I mentioned to the fact I don't like dekes against Russian goaltenders. They have superior footwork. It's one of the things that, as good as Connor is, it's tough to make a backhand the puck around him, especially on a 6'4" goaltender. Do you have a theory as to why? You know, you've got Vasilevsky, you got Shesterkin, you got Sorokin. 3 of the top 5 goalies, in my opinion, in the league are currently Russian.
Ekholm on the left wing point will shoot it. Goes off the end boards.
And we mention this because you are a goalie coach in the offseason.
That's right. Puck brought in on the right wing. Rimmed by Moser. It goes to the left wing corner.
And you're not answering. You're like a liberal politician.
The game's on. I can get to that after.
All right.
We're not here to have a talk show. I'm trying to call the game. Puck on the right side. And it's Brown to shoot it in. But I'll get to you. To the left wing corner. Brown over to the right to Ryan. That gets broken up though. And Point's going to bring it out. 1-0 Oilers here early in the second. To Kucherov, right side, cross ice pass just over the stick of Gensel. And the puck brought out for Edmonton. It's Emberson into the Tampa zone. Well, at least to the blue line. Hit the linesman's skate. It goes in on the offside. Moser able to poke it to center. Kucherov to Point. Into the Oiler end. Now on the left wing to the middle of the ice. The puck comes back to Kucherov after Gensel got tied up. And Emberson can get it out. Here's Draisaitl, left wing. Into the Tampa corner. Centering pass just off the stick of Podkolzin. Hagel into the Oilers zone. Left side. To Chafee. Gets in behind the net. Stetcher breaks it up. To Draisaitl, he'll get it out. Edmund has the puck at the blue line. Right wing to Hagel. Drops it to Paul on the right side. His shot. That goes off of Podkolzin and out of play. 5 minutes, 54 seconds gone in the second. 1-0 Oilers lead. Back to the goaltending discussion.
All right. So why do you think they're, it appears to me like the fundamentals are better with the Russian goaltenders and they have superior footwork as a base. But that is my perception. You did some coaching in the summer.
I don't know that I'm going to base goaltending on nationality too much, but those guys you're talking top goaltenders.
Yes.
Are they all that good? I don't know. But the top ones in the NHL are Vasilevsky, Shesterkin, right at the absolute top. Right. I'm guessing it gets taught at a very young age. Puck sent in front of the goal, but it goes just past Girgensons over to the left wing.
How do you miss that?
Rim to the right. Perbix in from the right point. Fires it through the slot. Nobody from Tampa can get a stick on it. Hyman on the right wing is able to squeeze the puck out. Now skates down the right side. Over the Tampa line, over to Ekholm, and his shot launches off the stick of Perbix, and it goes out of play. We played 6 minutes, 19 seconds of the second. 1-0 Oilers lead the Lightning. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Today you can score at A&W. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in OilCountry. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
Every year, carbon monoxide poisoning kills over 300 Canadians and hospitalizes many more. Carbon monoxide has no smell, taste, or color. But protecting yourself and your family isn't hard. A properly functioning carbon monoxide alarm can detect carbon monoxide and alert you to the danger. We've created a helpful carbon monoxide checklist to help you protect your household. Visit atco.com/co to learn more and download the checklist. ATCO.
Did you know the RCMP polices over 99% of Alberta's landscape? From the oil sands to the Rockies to the prairies, the RCMP has a province covered. Providing policing services to more than 1,700 communities and with over 150 career specializations, the Alberta RCMP has something to fit everyone's goals and lifestyles. Visit rcmpcareers.ca and take the next step towards your career with the Alberta RCMP. A message from the Government of Canada.
Today you can score at A&W. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in OilCountry. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We're here at Rogers Place. 1-0 Oilers lead. First period goal by Connor McDavid. We're 6:19 into the second period. Face off in the Tampa zone to the right of Andrei Vasilevsky. I remember seeing Vasilevsky at that U18s in Czech Republic in 2012. Amazing. At 17 years old, absolutely amazing. Puck out to the neutral zone. Ekholm up the left wing. We'll get to the center ice line. Off the boards and in. McDonough to the end boards, only to the corner. Nugent Hopkins there for Edmonton. Now to McDavid. Comes out on the left. His backhand in front of the net off the stick of Vasilevsky. Here's Hyman with his shot, and he couldn't get it through. It's on the right wing. Hyman's got control. Now to McDavid. To the top of the circle. To the left wing point. Ekholm. His shot saved. Vasilevsky. The puck on the right wing. McDavid to the point for Bouchard. Off the end boards. It goes to Nugent Hopkins. Comes up the left wing to the blue line for Bouchard. Skates across it. Now to Hyman on the left, up to the left wing point. Give it to Ekholm. We'll get it low. It's going to rim over to the right. Hagel is able to clear it. It's going to go down the ice. Won't be icing. Chaffee's going to get to it first for Tampa and has it now right corner. Bring it up top of the circle in the Oilers zone. Swing it back around to Braden Point. Has it on the left wing. Point with a couple of moves as Hyman trying to hold him to the boards. Puck comes into the middle. Goes over to Kucherov. His pass back to the blue line.
Good stick by David.
David just got a piece and it came out. Here's Kucherov into the Oiler end. Over to Point. Taken to the right wing boards. Up to the top of the circle to the blue line now. Point to Hedman. Over to Perbix. His shot tipped in front of the net by Gensel. That goes out of play. 7:55 gone here in the second. 1-0 Oilers lead.
Close offside there, Leon, but Perbix did a good job keeping it in. And long-range bomber that Skinner fought off.
He's off to the left of Stuart Skinner. Draisaitl will take the draw against Braden Point. Point's getting out of the face-off circle. Jake Gensel will get in there. Draisaitl wins it. Stetcher, right wing. To Captain or make that on the right side. The puck was cleared out. Here's Kucherov. He'll come in and he hammers that thing wide of the net. Puck from the left point. The shot gets blocked by Nurse. Got it to the line. Point brought it back in. That's offside against Tampa.
Well, Braden Point, you knew he was going to be good junior. The only question was, how good of an NHL player was he going to be? And his skating, I know Brian Engblom was telling us before in Oilers Now just how dramatically the skating has improved. Cam, he's got 51 and 46 goals the last 2 years, and he's 18 goals this season, one behind Leon Draisaitl.
Back-to-back 4-point games coming into this.
Great player.
Yeah, great player. Emerson to center. It's a bump from Gonsalves. He's able to shoot it in. Lilleberg to Geekie off the left wing boards and out. Gonsalves through the middle, but it gets to center ice. Jeff Skinner knocked off his stick. Following it up is Brett Kulak. He'll shoot it in. Vasilevsky will stop it in behind the goal. Gonna have to play it. Gave it to Radish up the right wing. Now to Atkinson. Through the middle to Geekie. In over the line to the left side. The shot wide of the net as Lilleberg had joined the rush. And the puck cleared out. Radish over to Atkinson. And shoot it in. It rims on the right wing. Back to the right point. Off the stick of Radish. Came out of the zone. Hedman has it at his own blue line now for Tampa. Flips the puck in. But that's icing against the Lightning.
Troy Bowler, engineer, pointed out that Victor Hedman looks a little labored. Looks like his right, he's kind of flexing his right leg a little bit. Missed the start of the second period. And the Oilers are going to load up McDavid. No, they're not. They're just going to have Leon's line out here with Kapanen and Colson.
Face off to the right of Vasilevsky. Draisaitl against Glendening, and the puck to the left wing point. Bouchard to the middle of Podkolzin, got dumped down by Radish. Gonsalves on the left side, flip it up and out. And it's center ice, Draisaitl. Now down the left wing to Podkolzin with Kapanen. The pass across, diving across was Radish to break it up.
Pass had to go right away. He double clutched the pass. If he moves the puck right away, he's got to break.
Up the right wing and out to center ice as Draisaitl cuts to the middle. Now in over the line to Podkolzin to the slot. Ekholm wires it off the bar. The puck back to the right wing point. Bouchard to Draisaitl. To Ekholm, a shot, and that one goes just off of Kucherov. The puck cleared out. Go right to Skinner. Right wing to Bouchard across. He was looking for Ekholm. That hits something. Goes to Kucherov. His pass to the middle. Shot, scores. Gensel in the slot. Puts it off of Skinner and in. And this game's tied at 1.
Wrong guys to turn the puck over there. Stuart Skinner had the puck. Put it in a tough spot to defend for Edmonton, and it ends up in the net right after the Oilers should have had a second goal of the game. Ekholm with a bomb from the point, hit the crossbar. They come back, high slot, and shot through Derek Ryan and through Stuart Skinner. Goal scorer's goal from Jake Gunsel, who signed a 7-year deal at $9 million per in the offseason.
Gensel's got points at 4 straight. It's his 13th of the year at 10:02 of the second period. This game's all tied up at 1. McDonough back into his own end. Across to Moser. Up to Geekie. Just to the blue line. Gonsalves on the right. To flip it in. That goes off a Nurse, and it's a hand pass to Ryan, and we get the whistle. 9:39 to go here in the second. Oilers and Tampa tied at 1. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
Heard of Uline? You know, the have-it-all in-stock, ready-to-deliver shipping and industrial supply specialists. The company that does things for you that are unheard of, like keeping 41,000 items in stock in our own warehouses. With customer service reps on the line to get you what you need, when you need it, 24/7, 365, every time. Maybe you heard it here first. Want to hear more? Visit uline.ca. ULINE, your shipping and industrial supply specialists.
Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. Loyal to the oil, in Edmonton we trust. Rising to the top like a pizza crust. Got the flavors to play, yeah. Cooking on ice. Hunger happens, gotta score a slice. Let's go Oilers, E-Town unite. Ice District to Jasper, downtown to White. Wearing orange and blue, game on the street. Make the right call, Pizza 73. Let's go Oilers. 737373, Pizza 73. Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 9:39 to go in the second period. Oilers and Lightning are tied at 1. Connor McDavid scoring in the first for Edmonton. Jake Gensel has the goal here in the second for the Lightning. Faceoff's going to be just outside the Edmonton blue line as McDavid, Nugent-Hopkins, and Hyman are on the ice with Bouchard and Ekholm. Paul, Chaffee, and Hagel out there with Moser and McDonough for Tampa Bay. Puck at center ice. Paul will shoot it in. It's going to rim on the right. Chaffee pushes it right back around to the left. Paul in the left wing corner with McDavid on him. It's up against the boards. Brings it up to the hash marks, now behind the net to Hagel. Centering pass, and there was Bouchard to get his stick on it. Goes right over to Ekholm, and he'll skate down over the line now to Nugent-Hopkins. To the left wing point, it was off of McDavid. It just comes out.
That one looked offside, too, briefly.
Ekholm at center ice. Bounce the puck into the Tampa end. It goes to the end boards. McDonough only got it to the corner. Chaffee over to Moser. Moser off the right side all the way down the ice. Skinner's got to play it as Paul was coming down there for Tampa Bay. Give it to Ekholm on the left wing. He's now at his own blue line. We'll get to center ice. We'll shoot the puck in. McDonough knocks it down. McDonough pass up the center. To Kucherov into the Oiler end on the left side. Angle shot, misses, and it goes around the boards, comes out to center, where Draisaitl picks it up. He'll get the puck in on the left, drop it to Kapanen. To Draisaitl in behind the goal. Back to Kapanen. Take it to the right wing corner, up to the top of the circle. Out of Draisaitl, right wing point. Down the boards to Podkolzin. He'll bring it around the top, and his little drop pass, and that was poked away by Kucherov across to Hedman, but just broken up. And getting it out was Nurse. He'll find Draisaitl. He's in, breakaway, the backhand, save made, rebound, scores!
Trying to figure out, did Kapanen get that, or did that go in off the Tampa defender?
I'm not sure. Kapanen was there, Podkolzin was there too, but I think it hit the defender and went in.
Well, Leon's leading the flyby, so...
Oilers are up 2-1.
Great headman passer for the Oilers. Hit Draisaitl.
Yep, right off of Hedman. So that will be Leon Draisaitl's 20th of the season. Vasilevsky makes the save coming across, and Vasilevsky went to sweep the puck away, and it hit Hedman and went in. And the Oilers have a 2-1 lead. 11:58 time of the goal for Draisaitl. Puck shot down.
First player this year to 20 goals, Cam.
That's right. He's tied with Sam Reinhart coming into this one tonight. Inside the Oiler end on the left wing, Radish will keep the puck in. Battling with him was Jeff Skinner. He did get it out to center ice. Lilleberg will shoot it right back in. Glenn Denning to the left wing corner. Now Nurse can spin in behind the goal. Put it up in the air and out. That'll go past Lilleberg. It will be icing against the Oilers.
So think of how good that stretch pass was there. You don't get an assist on that to free Draisaitl up in the breakaway. It was Kulak looking up on left pass, threaded the needle. Right on the tape.
Right on the tape. 7:14 to go in the second period.
Well, the Stars are out tonight.
Face off to the right of Skinner. Puck flipped out to center. Perbix on the right wing. Gave it to Geekie. Shoot it in. It's going to go in behind the Edmonton net. It's up against the boards. As it does come loose, it's Nurse to the left wing corner. Jeff Skinner's pass goes off of Gonsalves. He'll get it in front of the net, comes back to the left point. Hedman's pass or shot, and it was blocked. And now Henrique, right wing to Janmark. In over the line, goes down the right side, stops, drops the puck back. It's McDavid, shot just off the arm of Vasilevsky. Ekholm, pass through the middle, it's knocked down, and Atkinson will get it out. And it'll be a glove pass. We got the whistle in the neutral zone. With 6:28 to go here in the second, 2-1 Oilers lead. Draisaitl put the Oilers ahead with his 20th of the season. Faceoff's going to be to the right of Stuart Skinner. Oilers got too many out there. There we go. Going to take one off.
Well, Derek Ryan's got to win a draw here.
Yeah.
So last time he was on the ice, the puck went through him into the net after Stuart Skinner spit up a rebound. Not a rebound, but a poor clear. A little too casual, and they ended up stripping it.
Puck back to the left wing point. McDonough off the end boards to Hagel on the right side. Hagel top of the circle. Cycles it, but it was Bouchard to Ekholm.
It's a hard press forecheck here. Yeah.
Very much so. Out of McDavid. The left wing to Ekholm. He's able to get it out through the center ice area. It's shot right back in, and Hagel after it for Tampa. Rims on the right to the right point. Moser. Right wing for Chafee on the right side of Paul. Worked over a bit by Ekholm. Puck lifted to the line where McDonough kept it in. Puck comes right in front. Great save by Skinner with a left pad after Paul had the opportunity. And it's McDavid will bring it out now to Bouchard in over the line for Hyman. Shot and a blocker save made by Vasilevsky. Chafee will bring it up the right wing. Lost it at the Edmonton blue line. McDavid for Hyman. Into the Tampa zone, back to McDavid, down the left wing, now in behind the net. Lilleberg takes him to the end boards.
Somebody's going to have to run Lilleberg here at some point.
Point to center ice for Tampa. Into the Edmonton zone, left wing, chopped away from him, but following it up is Kucherov. It was a bouncing puck, and Draisaitl now gets control. Left side. Kulak across to Emberson, now on the right wing to Kapanen. And over the line, down towards the right side. The wraparound came right in front of the net. Draisaitl back to Emberson. His shot and a pad save by Vasilevsky. Kulak keeps it in, shoots it, glove save. Vasilevsky is going to hold on to it. We got 4:47 to go in the second period. 2-1 Oilers lead the Lightning. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At Northern Lakes College, students work, raise their family, and complete their certificate, diploma, or partnership degree. With NLC's supported distance learning model, you can do it all in a flexible online classroom. Programs in academic upgrading, business, health, human services, resource technology, university studies, and more, including a wide range of courses available through continuing education. Skate into your new career in a learning environment that works for you. NorthernLakesCollege.ca. Everywhere you need them to be.
Over the last decade, the world of work has changed dramatically. It's a change that can cause a disconnect between a company and its employees. But a partnership with Aon can help by making decisions that create a more flexible, engaged, and resilient workforce. Aon's experience and expertise, global understanding, and advanced analytics ensure that every client is better informed and better advised so that they can make better decisions. Whatever the next decade brings, Aon is in the business of better decisions.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm proud to call myself an Albertan. You know, after years of touring this great province in my Ford F-150, I've learned the value of driving a tough, capable, smart truck. Whether you're working for the weekend or long hauling it like I am, there's an F-150 for every Albertan, with plenty of options to choose from, like available Pro Power on board. So if you're looking for a new truck, stop by your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
All games, all season.
You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 2-1 Oilers lead. 4:47 to go in the second. Leon Draisaitl with the go-ahead goal for Edmonton. Connor McDavid scoring in the first. Jake Gensel with the goal in the second for Tampa.
Draisaitl replacing Derek Ryan here in between Connor Brown and Corey Perry.
Assist added on that goal by Gensel. It's now Kucherov and Braden Point. Draisaitl having a conversation with the linesman as he gets tossed out of the face-off circle. Corey Perry will take the draw against Glendenning. Puck goes to McDonough. He's in behind his net. Up the middle to Acimont. Acimont will get to center ice. In the backhand, just put it over Kulak, and it goes to the end boards. Gergensons jams the puck back to the left wing point. McDonough will shoot it, and that goes off the outside of the Edmonton net. Glendenning battles in the right corner. Gergensons back to the left wing point for McDonough. On the left side to Gergensons. It is Kulak to get it free. Emberson was checked, and the puck comes to the right wing boards, and it's Draisaitl to get it out. Stepping right back up, Moser to Acimont. He'll shoot it in.
They picked up the forecheck here, much more aggressive.
Puck cleared by Kulak. Now a pass through the middle, picked off. Draisaitl, the breakaway. He's in. The shot save made by Vasilevsky.
It's 4 breakaways. 2 for Draisaitl, 2 for McDavid. You couldn't ask for better players for Edmonton on these breaks.
Up the right wing, Stetcher got it to the top of the circle, but along the blue line was Atkinson to keep it in. Tried to shoot it and got blocked. Stetcher with the puck left corner. Up the left wing boards for Jeff Skinner. Now to the middle for Henrique. They'll bring it into the Tampa end as he comes down the right side. Stops on the right wing. Shot just off the stick of Lilleberg, and it'll go out of play. 3:23 to go in the second. 2-1 Oilers lead the Lightning.
Lilleberg has brought a degree of physicality. 4th round pick in 2021. Has not scored a goal in 59 NHL games, but he's landed 3 or 4 pretty good hits.
Yeah, he's taking the body hard.
I think you have to shoot on Vasilevsky. Tough guy to decon.
Yep. Face off to the left of Vasilevsky. Henrique wins the draw to Ekholm, now to Bouchard. His shot and a glove save. Vasilevsky, he'll hold on to it.
Yeah, he got the face-off win. The only problem with that is he had no net front on the long-range bomber from Bouchard.
They'll do it again to the left of Vasilevsky. Shots are 18-13 for Edmonton.
So Matthew Darche is the, we'll get to that in a second.
Left side, puck cleared out by Moser. Ekholm got it to the top of the circle. Hagel had kept it in. He passed it across the pole. They got blocked. Puck goes to the right wing. Hagel off the right side. His shot off of Henrique. Moser has it left corner. He's looking for Chaffee on the right. Gets beyond him. It's jammed off the left side by Bouchard. He got it out. McDonough banks it to the neutral zone. Bouchard will play it in. Moser will get it out. Off the stick of Braden Point. Comes back to Moser. To his partner McDonough. Through the middle of the point. Into the Oiler end. And we'll go to Chaffee. He'll shoot it. Glove save made by Skinner. He holds on. 2:33 to go in the second. 2-1 Oilers lead.
So we'll play the 6 degrees of separation game. Matthew Darche came out of McGill, played in the NHL. His brother also played at McGill. And guess where he played?
Where did he play?
The National Football League. He was a long snapper at McGill.
No way.
And guess who represented him? Gil Scott.
Oh, okay.
Whose son Bill Scott is the Edmonton Oilers assistant general manager.
That's incredible.
Pretty athletic family.
Pretty athletic family, yeah. And to get from McGill to not only the NHL or in another case the NFL, it's not the most usual route in either sport.
It's a top-end academic institution,
It is.
One that neither you nor me would have been able to have attended.
No chance.
Now, at one time, the University of Alberta was a feeder school for McGill. Did you know that?
How far back are you talking here?
Like the 1900s.
Oh, okay. Nurse will get it out through the middle. Now to Hyman, brings a puck in. He'll pull to the right side. He comes across, and it just about got to McDavid, and he'll now bump it back to the blue line. Nurse to the right wing to Kulak. Shoots it, it hits the end glass. Puck into the left wing corner. Nugent Hopkins behind the Tampa net. Comes free. Gensel will get it up in the air and out.
This team really knows how to throw picks and interference and rubs and those sort of things.
Nurse skates the puck into the Tampa zone through the middle. Drops it off. McDavid down the left wing, went to shoot it. That was just poked off his stick before he could. And Kucherov crossed his own line. He's able to get it out. Brought in by Point. Gensel to center it. Nobody there for Tampa. And it's Nugent Hopkins getting the puck to the neutral zone. 2-1 Oilers lead. We're here, minute 35 to go in the second period. Gensel brings the puck in on the right. Pass across to Lilleberg on the left wing. Put it in behind the Edmonton net. Kucherov, right corner. It's passed back to the point. Picked off by Nugent Hopkins. He'll get to center ice. He'll dump it in.
That line needed a change. They've been out there for about a minute and a half.
Lilleberg high in the air and out with it. A bouncing puck at the Edmonton blue line. Geeky on the right wing. Get the puck in. And Gonsalves lost it. It's top of the circle. And Draisaitl comes out through the middle. Dishes on the left wing. Last minute here in the second. Puck back to the point. Bouchard shot. The save made by Vasilevsky. It got it from Kapanen. Good save by Vasilevsky with 54 seconds to go in the second. The Oilers are up 2-1.
Good look for Evan Bouchard. Walked right into it. The C's opened up, but he couldn't squeeze one past the blocker side on Vasilevsky. That beats a lot of goaltenders in this league.
Gets between the arm and the body on the blocker side. Vasilevsky was able to hold on. Moser off the draw, get it up in the air, bouncing puck. Goes off at Chaffee, goes to the left corner of the Oilers zone. Now Chaffee up the left wing boards. Got it to the middle. There was Podkolzin for Edmonton. He'll get it out with 40 seconds to go here in the second period. Oilers are up 2-1. Bouchard over to Ekholm. The left wing to Podkolzin to the middle. Kapanen brings the puck in. Goes to the left wing corner. To the right to Draisaitl. Quickly back to the blue line for Bouchard on the right wing to Draisaitl. 22 seconds to go in the period. It's knocked off Draisaitl's stick. Comes out. Right to Evan Bouchard. Left wing to Kapanen. Now to Draisaitl. He's down the left side. Got it just to the Tampa blue line. Goes back to Ekholm. Over to Bouchard. Left side to Draisaitl. He'll dump it in. Second period will end. Oilers will be up by 1 as they were after 20. But this time it's 2-1. As the Oilers and the Tampa Bay Lightning are through 40 minutes here at Rogers Place. Draisaitl scoring in the second period for Edmonton. McDavid had a first period goal. Jake Gensel with a goal in the second period for Tampa.
Low event, pretty well played game defensively, but 4 breakaways for Edmonton. They've scored on 2 of them, even though they've only put the puck in the net themselves on 1.
Yes, exactly.
Should be a heck of a third.
Yeah, looking forward to it. We are through 40 minutes. Oilers up 2-1 on Tampa Bay. Bryn Griffiths, Rob Brown, they are ready to go. They got the second intermission for you when we come back from Rogers Place. Sport Dealers, NHL Hockey, on the Oilers Radio Network.
Benefits offers amazing coverage that even the toughest hockey players can get behind. With excellent coverage, they offer things like massage. You want to go? Counseling services. Let's go. Dental coverage. That was not offside. And eye exams. With custom health coverage for any group of any size, Bloom Benefits make every team better, stronger, and healthier. Plans start from just $54 a month. Rethink your benefits today at bloombenefits.ca.
Athletes know that to advance your career, you've got to be part of a winning team. So, what about you? Are you working for a winning team? Well, here's your chance to do just that. Brandt is a strong and stable industry leader with career opportunities across Canada. We have hundreds of positions available right now, from parts, sales, positioning technology, heavy-duty mechanics, and more. Be a part of a winning team. Earn your stripes by joining Brandt today. Find out more at BrandtJobs.com.
At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
And getting it out was Nurse. He'll find Draisaitl. He's in. Breakaway. The backhand. Save made. Rebound. Scores!
Trying to figure out, did Kapanen get that, or did that go in off the Tampa defender?
I'm not sure. Kapanen was there. Podkolzin was there too, but I think it hit the defender and went in.
Well, Leon's leading the flyby, so
Oilers are up 2-1.
And that's our Highlight Zone, brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos with 3 great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and right next door to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winner's Zone. And welcome to the second intermission. After 40 minutes of play, the Edmonton Oilers lead the Tampa Bay Lightning 2-1. Bryn Griffiths along with Rob Brown. Hey, your thoughts on that second period? Tampa sure started to apply a lot more forecheck on that period, I thought.
Well, I thought both teams played well in that second period. The Oilers have had by far the better of the chances. Bob just alluded to it. They've had 4 breakaways. Vasilevsky stopped 3 of 4, unfortunately. The last one, he stops Leon, and then the puck goes off of Hedman into the net. I thought the Oilers have controlled most of this game. They made one big mistake, and Evan Bouchard, instead of making a safe, easy play off the glass and out, he tries cross ice, and you just can't do hope plays like that against the other team's best players. It bounces off the backside of point, stays in, and all of a sudden Kucherov, who has been quiet most of the night, finds some magic, and it's in the back of the net. So other than that, I didn't see Tampa creating a whole lot that period. They did get the one big save, though, from Stuart Skinner. That was huge. I believe that at that point would have given the Lightning the lead in the game. After the goal by Gensel, that would have been 2-1 Tampa in a period, in a game that the Oilers have been the better of the 2 teams. So I think right now Chris Knoblauch be pretty happy with the way the first 40 minutes have gone. Just maybe there's a little bit of nervousness in the crowd because the Oilers have had plenty of opportunities to extend this. They've had a number of good opportunities. They've got the 4 breakaways. Vasilevsky has at times kept Tampa Bay in this game.
You're right about the one Tampa goal. I actually thought it went back a little further. I thought that Stuart Skinner actually didn't look very steady with a puck handle, and then it just kind of got worse and worse from there. And if you're going to give it up to anybody on this team, you can't give it up to the big guys because they're going to make you pay.
Stuart Skinner, he made the play. Got it right. He put it on the stick of Evan Bouchard. That was all. If you're a goaltender, you come out to play it, get it to your D-man, and he got it to Bouchard with plenty of time. So Skinner made the right play. Bouchard didn't. Bouchard, there was no real play on the far side where he was going for. So on that play, just off the glass and out, it is Todd McClellan used to say punt. When there's nothing there, just punt. Get it out and we'll start again new. The reward on that play would have been a 80-foot pass that was on the stick of your own player in your own zone. The risk is you turn the puck over. And now you're giving an opportunity with a short ice surface to the Tampa Bay Lightning's best players. And they made no mistake. As Kucherov gets down low, he throws it back into Draisaitl. And that line has been quiet. They really haven't created anything, so don't create for them. And in a period where the Oilers really didn't give up a whole lot of chances, there were just two really great chances for Tampa. They scored on one of them, and it was created by a mistake by the Oilers.
Did you think the two periods were similar in any way? Because it just seemed very different to me, the second period. I don't know why. It seemed a little cleaner, the second period.
I honestly, the Oilers have played a fairly clean game. I mean, they've given up 14 shots after two periods against a high-scoring Tampa Bay team. I remember, if I'm thinking in this game, there's been maybe 4 grade A chances, two in probably each period, and Skinner's had to make it one fantastic save. The Oilers have been the better team in both periods, I believe. They just haven't capitalized on all their chances. Both teams have been very disciplined in this hockey game. There's been, one penalty each so far in this game, something along that line. The biggest thing we've seen today is the big mistakes have been made by Tampa as they've given up 4 breakaways. Conversely, on the other side, the Oilers made one big mistake, and that was the Bouchard play, and that was found in the back of the net about 6 seconds later. So, to me, both periods were, I thought, well played by the Oilers, and just, I think they are certainly deserving of a 2-1 lead going into the third period.
We talked about this on the pregame show about how the next 4 to 5 games for the Edmonton Oilers taking on tough competition. So now you're going into the third period. You got a 2-1 lead here against a very, very good team offensively. So what do you got to do? Anything? It's just basically clean it up in your own end a little bit. Is that what you're saying here?
I think they have been cleaning their own end. I think they made one mistake, and it was Evan Bouchard. So that's something you obviously can't do again in the final 20 minutes. You've got the lead. You don't have to force something. If you don't have a play, off the glass and out, and we'll restart. But the Oilers have done so many good things in this hockey game at limiting the chances. I mean, Kucherov line has had one chance. They scored on it. But that's really all they've had. It's been a very quiet night for that line. The Oilers have been disciplined. That's what they got to continue to do.
Right.
And if there is a breakdown, there's always mistakes as games go on. You need a big save. And there's been 3 big saves by Vasilevsky, all on breakaways, and then Skinner had one point blank in front of the net that was a fantastic save. That was tic-tac save. And they're probably going to need 1 or 2 more big saves in this third period. But I do believe Knobloch's quite happy, and his team should be quite happy with the way they've played through the first 40 minutes.
So there will be minimal discussion then? For the third, just work on a few little things. That's all you got to say, really.
There's rarely ever discussion between periods. Usually a coach will come in and there'll be two things, 3 at the most. You never, if you go more than that, players, they just block you out. It's just too much. You just want 2-3 bullet points, and that's it. And I don't think there's really a lot needed to be said right now. They have played well. This has been a well-played game on home ice against the team. Tampa's been playing well coming into this arena tonight, and the Oilers have really slowed them down and not giving them chances. They're not giving them odd man breaks. They're not staying in their own zone for long periods of time. It's been well played. But having said all of that, you still got to play 20 more minutes.
Still 20 to go. Have you been disappointed with the game at all? Is this kind of how you expected this one to go? I'm a little surprised at how defensive it's been.
Both teams are very good defensive teams when they want to be. And we've seen that lately. The Oilers are averaging, I think it's 2 goals against in their last 6-7 games. They're playing well. They're playing better. They're getting good goaltending. I don't know if I would consider this a good defensive game by Tampa. I mean, when's the last time? I mean, the Oilers could go 5-6 games without a break with. They've got 4 through 40 minutes. So I don't believe Tampa has been as sharp defensively. They've been hemmed in their own zone a few times, especially when the McDavid line has been out there. But the thing is, if anyone's watching tonight around the league, I think Toronto had 6 shots after 2 periods. And New Jersey was only beating them by 1 goal. Toronto found a way to score a second goal, won it in overtime. That's the thing that's going on in this game right now. The Oilers have been the better team, but you've got to extend this lead. If you're going to sit on it, you're just 1 mistake, 1 penalty away from this being possibly tied up. So the Oilers do not want to sit back on this. They want to continue to push forward, but push forward with a very intelligent game plan.
Okay, Rob, thanks. We'll talk to you on the post-game show. Appreciate it. And we're going to take a break, take a timeout, and come back with more. At the Intermission is brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
It's our YEG with 880 Chad.
880 Chad is slapping on the Stetson in anticipation of Country Thunder Alberta with headliners Cody Johnson, Bailey Zimmerman, and Old Dominion. August 15th through the 17th in Calgary. Tickets on sale now. Then enjoy an uplifting, wholesome musical for fans of all ages as Nuova Vocal Arts presents White Christmas, December 19th through the 29th. Tickets at nuovaVocalArts.ca.
For details on these and more events, visit 880ched.com.
It's the Nissan Winter Ready event. The all-new 2025 Kicks is ready with standard heated front seats to keep you toasty on those winter drives. And with standard wireless Apple CarPlay, the playlist will be hot too. Right now, lease the 2025 Kicks for the equivalent of $78 weekly for 39 months. Plus, qualifying Nissan owners may receive up to $500 in loyalty bonus. S front-wheel drive for $336 monthly with $2,499 down at 5.99%. Conditions apply. See Nissan.ca for details.
Visit your local Edmonton and area Nissan dealer for more information.
This is a message from the Canadian Red Cross. While most of us count down to the holidays, families in Canada and around the world count on the Canadian Red Cross. Help them support over 2,700 families affected by disasters in Canada this year. Donate today at redcross.ca. Your donation will be triple matched.
This is Global News at the second intermission. I'm Zach Ferguson. Today, the Alberta government announced its plan to modernize the province's electricity system to restore the balance between affordability, reliability, and sustainability. The key aspects will include moving to a day-ahead market in addition to removing ratepayer costs for new transmission infrastructure going forward and streamlining processes to build and maintain connections between Alberta's electricity grid and other jurisdictions. Alberta Health Services says it has taken a number of steps to better train hospital staff after an Indigenous man's braids were cut off without his consent while he was staying at the Royal Alexandria Hospital in Edmonton this past spring. AHS spokesperson Carrie Williamson says the incident should never have happened and new resources and learning opportunities for staffs have been provided. MPs have voted to approve an additional $21.6 billion in government spending. The money will fund various programs, including First Nation Child Services, dental care, and compensation to Quebec for services to asylum seekers, supplementary to this year's federal budget. I'm Zach Ferguson. Your next scheduled newscast will be after the game on 880 CHED.
The holiday countdown has started at Freedom Ford. Unbeatable deals on 2024 models with savings up to $15,000 and 0% financing. Plus, enjoy up to $10,000 cash back on your new Ford. Hurry, these offers won't last.
MIC is a leader in medical imaging and the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers. Make MIC your choice. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, the game doesn't stop for injury. MIC's sports medicine imaging specialists can help you get back in the game with a timely and expert diagnosis. Go where the pros go. For a location near you, visit mic.ca.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and bigger than ever. The largest 50-50 in sports offers early bird draws, bonus raffles, and a main jackpot, which is growing by the second. With over $100 million invested across OilCountry, your support directly helps kids, families, and communities in need. Maybe you'll be our next winner. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place.
AGLC license number 696879.
The holiday countdown has started at Freedom Ford. Unbeatable deals on 2024 models with savings up to $15,000 and 0% financing. Plus, enjoy up to $10,000 cash back on your new Ford. Hurry, these offers won't last.
At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Bryn Griffiths back at Rogers Place, and after 40 minutes of play, the Edmonton Oilers lead the Tampa Bay Lightning 2-1. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. These are our final scores. It was the Flyers beating the Columbus Blue Jackets 5-3 tonight. Travis Konechny with 2 goals in that one for the Flyers. Mikko Rantanen had the hat trick, picked up 2 helpers as well, as Colorado knocked off the Penguins in Pittsburgh 6-2. San Jose Sharks, well, they gave it a pretty good effort, but gave up 2 goals in the third period and lost 3-2 to the Hurricanes in Carolina. Went to overtime. Leafs scored once in the third to send it to the extra period and then win it in overtime 2-1 tonight. Los Angeles Kings on the road in New York City. Well, they're not really in the city. They're on the island. And it was a 3-1 victory tonight for LA over the Islanders. Calgary Flames coming up with a victory. 3 goals in the second period helped them and powered them to a 4-3 victory over the Predators in Nashville. It was ugly in Winnipeg tonight, where the Winnipeg Jets just took it to the Boston Bruins tonight, 8-1. Winnipeg scoring 5 goals in the third period. After 2 periods of play, obviously, we have this one here, 2-1, the Oilers leading Tampa. And also, midway through the second period, Utah now with a 1-0 lead on the visiting Minnesota Wild. Elsewhere, Florida trailing Seattle 1-0, that one after 20 minutes of play. And in Vancouver, St. Louis with 2 goals, leading the Canucks 2-1. So that is your out-of-town scoreboard. Well, the players are getting ready to head out onto the ice, and we're ready for the third period. It's coming right up. At the intermission is brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At the intermission has been brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
If you're in the market for a pre-owned vehicle, you won't find an experience anywhere else like the one you'll get at Capital GMC Buick. We're Dealerator's highest-rated GM store in Canada. We have a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, and they're all priced to move. All GM-certified pre-owned vehicles come with a 150-plus point inspection, a 30-day, 2,500-kilometer exchange privilege, manufacturer's warranty, and roadside assistance. Plus, our factory-trained technicians specialize in repairing any make or model. CapitalGMCBuick.ca.
Did you know the RCMP polices over 99% of Alberta's landscape? From the oil sands to the Rockies to the prairies, the RCMP has a province covered. Providing policing services to more than 1,700 communities and with over 150 career specializations, the Alberta RCMP has something to fit everyone's goals and lifestyles. Visit rcmpcareers.ca and take the next step towards your career with the Alberta RCMP. A message from the Government of Canada.
When was the last time your electricity and natural gas provider made you feel like this? Low rates, no strings attached, year-round perks, and local energy experts who always have your back with Encore by Epcor. Find that carefree energy feeling at encore.epcor.com/carefree.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer, we are here at Rogers Place. The Oilers and the Tampa Bay Lightning, they are getting ready for the third period of play. 2-1, the Oilers lead. It's a Lightning team that is out on a West Coast trip. They will play in Calgary on Thursday. They're in Seattle on Saturday. They started in Vancouver a couple of nights ago. They won that game 4-2. It's an Edmonton team that has won 5 of their last 6, rolling into this one. 15-10-2 overall against the 14-9-2 Tampa Bay Lightning. We dropped the puck. We're underway here in the third period. Lilleberg back into his own end.
You know who's not out there? Edmund.
Up the left wing. Lilleberg will get it out. Point. Lays it off the left corner boards. Nurse got it around. It hits a skate, bounces up, goes over to the left side. It's top of the circle in the Edmonton zone. Now to Gensel in behind the net. Couldn't get control of it. Podkolzin will get it out to Kapanen. Now to Draisaitl coming down the right wing. Into the Tampa end on the right side. On top of the circle. Unable to get it low. Gensel through the middle. Give it to Kucherov. And it was knocked down by a high Edmonton Oiler high stick at the Oiler blue line. 40 seconds into the third period.
Yeah, we're just looking for Victor Hedman.
Oh, there he is.
Yep.
He was just doing a little test again and went back onto the bench.
I don't think he's quite right.
Nope, you're right. There's something off.
Winnipeg 8-1 over Boston tonight.
Point night for the Jets.
Well, they can do that to you.
They can do that. Face-off just outside the Edmonton blue line. Early in the third. 2-1 the Oilers lead. Henrique to Kulak in his own zone. Up the left wing to Jeff Skinner. Pressured upon by Moser. It's right in front of the Edmonton bench. And now Chafee's able to roll it low. Going out from behind his net. Emberson to the right side. Won't get it out. Chafee's going to keep it in. Back to the right wing point. Moser's shot. And that one goes off of Gonsalves. And puck near the top of the circle. Skinner up the right wing. Finds Janmark. Comes into the Tampa Bay zone to the right wing. Now to Henrique. Got it in behind the net. Knocked down by McDonough. He'll get it out. Off the right wing boards. Going to go down the ice. Icing waved off on the play. Left wing corner. Kulak to McDavid. Now to Emberson. Over to Kulak. Up the right wing now to Hyman. They'll bring it into the Tampa zone. Goes to the right wing corner. Hyman to the left side for Nugent Hopkins. Back to Hyman. Goes in behind the goal. Hedman on the right wing. Puck on the right side to Paul. He clears it out. And that will be icing against Tampa Bay. We're a minute and 47 into the third period. 2-1 Oilers lead.
Well, this has been a bit of a unique game. I'd say it's been fairly well played. It has been a low event. I mean, we got 3 goals, just 33 shots on goal through the first 41 minutes.
Here's Bouchard, left wing point to the high slot to Nugent Hopkins. He'll turn, he'll shoot it, blockered away by Vasilevsky. Hedman along the boards, battling with Nugent Hopkins. Went to Kucherov, he just got it out. Turned right back up at center ice to Bouchard. Put it off the stick of Ekholm. Comes back to Bouchard. He's going to drift the puck in. Rim around Radish. Made sure that it got out. Puck turned over. Here's Kucherov. He's got a break. He'll come in. He'll shoot. Save made by Skinner.
Did he try? I think he tried. He scored like that once before.
Tried to fan on it. Yep. Make it and have it go 5-hole. Now brought in left wing McDavid. Couldn't get it past through the middle as Perbix was able to break it up.
Oilers got away the hook there in Kucherov, and they got away the bad turnover.
Puck brought in by Perbix left side. It'll backhanded save made by Skinner. And Draisaitl comes out from behind the net. 2-1 Oilers here in the third period. Only got it to center ice.
Edmonton's got to do a little bit better job managing the puck here, Cam.
The left wing corner, and it's Nurse up the right side. Hit Podkolzin in the shin pad with it. Stetcher follows the play. He'll shoot it in. Moser around to McDonough. McDonough will get it out on the backhand. Nurse with the puck in the neutral zone. Right back in. Nope, put it over the glass and went out of play. 3 minutes, 13 seconds gone in the third. 2-1 the Oilers lead.
I mean, a clear-cut breakaway there on the turnover by Ekholm. Rare turnover from him. Some of the best players have had the chances tonight, and Stuart Skinner.
That's a nifty play by Kucherov.
Yeah. And Skinner fought it off.
He was able to get the pad down. Just keep it out. I can see how that could go in, though. It looks like he's going to pull the puck wide.
I'm going to tell you, he's definitely scored at least once like that in a shootout before.
Puck rimmed into the Tampa end. Goes off of Lilleberg. On the end boards is Ryan. He gets pinned by Glenn Denning. Puck comes loose to Ryan on the right side. Now Lilleberg. Try the other way. This time Perbix to Asimont. Eyssimont up to the top of the circle, but it doesn't get out. Kept in by Kulak. Over to the right wing. Connor Brown will take a hit from Lilleberg. And the puck cleared out as Gergensons will get the puck over to Eyssimont. He'll shoot it in. Glove by Skinner. Puts it down on the ice. And Emberson on the right wing gave it to Perry. And now Perry will bring the puck out. Throw it back to Bouchard. We get to center ice. He's able to get the puck in. It goes to the right wing corner in the Tampa zone. Out through the middle, pass to Hedman. Just eludes his stick. And that'll be an icing call.
I thought there was a stick there from the Oilers that actually healed that, altered the course and direction of the puck there. The Oilers are going to load up McDavid. Draisaitl, Hyman here. Nugent Hopkins is going to come off. You got an O-zone draw against Point. Leon, by the way, on top of leading the NHL 20 goals, is up to 58% faceoffs. Point is at 50.4.
Face-off to the right of Vasilevsky. Puck to the left wing point, and Bouchard keeps it in. Comes down the left side to the corner. To Hyman, now to Draisaitl. Has it on the end boards. They dig it free to Hyman and unable to get a shot. Gensel will lift it up. Fine. Kucherov now down the right side. Point in over the line. Point, little spin move. Got it to the middle. And breaking that up was McDavid to Draisaitl. And now to Ekholm into the Tampa end. Got it to the side of the net where Hedman picks it up for the Lightning. Long pass to Kucherov. Misses him. He'll go right to Skinner and he'll cover that up.
Wow, they're going to call icing there too. Kucherov's like right inside. That's a tough call against
That is a tough call. Looks like Kucherov had at least a stride.
At least.
All right.
So we can do this on radio. Gavin McKenna, Craig Button, we respect Craig. He compared Gavin McKenna, the consensus #1 pick in the 2026 draft. He says he's got Kucherov-like ability. In the sense that there's a degree of offensive subtlety to how he plays. Like, there's no subtlety to McDavid in terms of how fast he is or the explosiveness.
It's obvious.
And in terms of how Nathan McKinnon bullies the play on the ice.
That too.
But, you know, Nikita Kucherov has just got a filthy, slick set of mitts, but you don't always notice.
And you look at the score sheet.
Right. Yeah. And that's a bit like McKinnon. We saw McKinnon here. A year ahead of his age group, playing in the U18.
McDavid off the right wing boards in the Tampa zone to Draisaitl. His shot off the pad of Vasilevsky. It goes to Hyman. Off the end boards. Oh, Hedman broke that up. And we'll get it out on the backhand to center ice.
Good play.
Bouchard pokes it up the right wing. Hyman just left it for Draisaitl. Puck goes to the right corner to the Tampa zone. Moser on the right to Gensel. Will shovel it out. Nurse to Draisaitl, now over to Stetcher. Cross to Nurse. He's just inside his own blue line. To Nugent Hopkins, over to Stetcher. Now across to Nurse on the left. 5.5 gone in the third. 2-1 Oilers lead. Stetcher with a puck on the right, now to Nurse. Skates to center ice, shoots it in. Come around to the right wing, capping and pressuring in the right wing corner, and Podkolzin back to the point for Stetcher. Down the right wing boards, off the stick of Podkolzin, into the corner. Played around on the right to Moser. He got it out, and that hit Gonsalves and went into the Tampa bench. We get the whistle 5 minutes and 54 seconds into this third period.
We're having a run in the Western League next year. Not this year. But the next draft, it could be special.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of skill.
Yeah,
could be this year, 7 of the top 10 players could be Canadian. Next year, could be 4 of the top 6 out of the West.
I like hearing that. Puck dumped down into the Oiler end, and Nurse put it off the glass, not a play. So we get the whistle. As we played 6 minutes, 2 seconds of the third. We're going to take a break. The Oilers have a 2-1 lead on the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're here at Rogers Place. We'll be right back. This is Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Weather forecast? Ugh. Savings forecast? Cha-ching. Save up to $225 on a set of 4 Select tires, plus a bonus $50 off any service of $150 at Fountain Tire until December 14th. Restrictions apply. Fountain Tire. We're on this road together.
Hey folks, Paul Brandt here. I love being an Albertan and I love Ford trucks. And I know that like hard-working Albertans across this great province, there's a Ford truck for everyone. Like Super Duty. It's what I like to call a workhorse. A truck built for heavy-duty performance and getting the job done. Now that's a truck to live and work by. So whatever you're working on, you'll know that the 2024 Ford Super Duty's got the goods. Get yours today at your Alberta Ford dealer. Just tell them PB sent you.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Weather forecast? Ugh. Savings forecast? Cha-ching. Save up to $225 on a set of 4 select tires. Plus a bonus $50 off any service of $150 at Fountain Tire until December 14th. Restrictions apply. Fountain Tire. We're on this road together.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 2-1 Oilers lead the Lightning. 6 minutes, 2 seconds gone in the third. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Face off in the Oilers zone to the left of Stuart Skinner. Connor McDavid to take this draw for Edmonton. And he'll be up against Braden Point. Shots now 20-17 for the Oilers. Point out of the face-off circle. Gensel will get in there. McDavid wins the draw to Ekholm off the left wing boards down the ice. He'll be icing against the Oilers. McDavid and Draisaitl the scores for Edmonton. Gensel has the goal for Tampa. Oilers will be in Tampa February 25th. Paul Kent comes out to take this draw as it moves over to the right of Skinner. McDavid again in the face-off circle. As it goes over to the right wing, it's Hyman. Takes a hit from Paul. Puck goes to the blue line. Hedman kept it in. Now Bouchard up the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Now for Hyman. Into the Tampa zone on the right side. Swept away by Paul. Nugent Hopkins battles on the left wing boards. Hyman in there as well. Puck goes all the way across. Hedman up the left wing is able to get it out. Goes off his stick. Kucherov chases after it in the Oilers zone. He'll go in behind the net. Wedged off the puck by Ekholm. Puck sent around to the blue line where McDonough keeps it in. Bouncing around. Hagel takes it in behind the net. Goes to the right wing point. For Moser will take a snapshot. And that goes over the Oiler net. McDonough in from the left wing point. To the side of the goals. Kucherov being tied up. Now Hagel gets it free. Hagel to the right point for Moser. Across the line to McDonough. Now on the right. Hagel will shoot it. That goes just wide of the Oiler net.
Oilers going to survive this.
Kucherov to Hagel. Left side to McDonough. The shot and the save made by Skinner on a redirection. Good stop. And Nugent Hopkins will get it out. Center ice will dump it in. Go off for a change. Moser on the end boards. Has to deal with Kapanen on the forecheck. Down to Lilleberg. Up to the blue line where Draisaitl's able to keep it in for Edmonton. Moser goes in behind his net. Off the left wing boards to get it out. Up the left side. Gonsalves. He'll get it across for Chafee. Can't get a shot through. On the right wing. Is able to shoot it in behind the Edmonton net. Kulak on the end boards. Go across to Nurse. Nurse on the left wing. Forced back by Geekie. Up the right side for Draisaitl. Back to Kulak. Now to Nurse off of him. Connor Brown just gets the puck in. And penalty coming up. The Edmonton Oilers are about to go on the power play.
Well, Cole's at high stick. This is a critical power play for Edmonton.
Yeah.
You're up by 1. Now, last time, you could never win the draw. Lost the draw. They're checking to see blood here.
Yep.
See if he's leaking. Could be a double minor here.
It would be the 2-minute variety.
Yeah.
But you're right. Big power play for Edmonton. So Oilers go on the power play. It's brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com.
So as good as Leon has been on faceoffs, 58%, he hasn't dominated an O-zone draws in the power play the way he has in the past. And he gets waved out of the zone.
And Glenn Dennings won 7 of 11.
And he is just murder on faceoffs. He's a great faceoff guy. Stronger than Derek Ryan. And he loses the draw.
McDavid won it to Bouchard, left wing corner to Draisaitl. Chafee off for the high sticking. The puck in the left corner. Nugent Hopkins across to McDavid. His shot saved made by Vasilevsky. The rebound knocked off the right wing boards while into the Tampa Bay bench by Moser. Face-off will stay in the Tampa Bay zone.
Cam, this is what they used to say about you when you were a goalie with the Saskatoon Blades.
What's that?
Cam Moon always gives you a chance to get a stop. I mean, that time just exploding out, cutting down the angle.
That was a very good play, yeah.
By Vasilevsky.
Nobody ever said that about me.
I know.
But Vasilevsky, he's...
You were still good enough, Cam, to play in the Western Hockey League.
Puck rimmed on the right. McDavid off the right wing boards to the end. Now on the right side to Draisaitl. Floated back to the blue line. Bouchard pulls to the middle. Now down the right wing to McDavid. Off his skate. Off of Vasilevsky. Loose puck in the slot. And Hagel's going to get it out for Tampa. Down the right wing. Front of the Edmonton bench. Hagel still has it. Looking for Hedman. He's able to get it into the Oiler end. Skinner will play the puck to the left side. 2-1 Oilers lead. We're almost 9 minutes into the third. Minute 10 to go on this power play for the Oilers. It's Bouchard to center ice, can swing it back to McDavid. Gets the puck in, over the line, left wing to Nugent Hopkins. To the point for Bouchard, to Nugent Hopkins off the left side. His shot, Vasilevsky, the save, the rebound to McDavid. Has it left corner. Crossed in front to Hyman, the save by Vasilevsky, and it's batted down the ice.
Took it to the net, got two real good cracks. Excellent shot by Nugent Hopkins. He hasn't done that enough this year. And the Oilers created some chaos as a result.
There's up the left wing to Henrique. Shoot it in. It's going to rim on the right. Off of Perry up to Ekholm. Swats it towards the net just wide. To the left wing corner of the Tampa Bay end. And they're up against the boards, and it was Perry to get it free. The right wing to Jeff Skinner. Off the right side. His shot looking for the redirection. Off the stick of Perry, and it goes out of play.
Yeah, that was the set piece where Hyman's off the back door. You bank it in off him. Right idea there from Jeff Skinner. And frankly, Corey Perry was unlucky not to have scored.
Yep. Hit his stick. It just went up instead of in the net. Face off to the left of Andrei Vasilevsky. 2-1 Oilers here in the third period. Puck gets to the end boards. Moser off the glass and out of play. Face-off will stay in the Tampa Bay end. Just 13 seconds left to go in the penalty of Mitchell Chafee.
Edmonton has picked up the work rate in the face-off circle. It lost. Struggled a bit through two periods, but they've come on a bit here. They were only at 44% through two periods. They're now at 52% of the game, so they've won the majority of the draws.
Moser off the left wing boards down the ice.
And that matters in special teams, as you know, Cam.
Yeah. This comes out from behind his net. Penalty just about done. Edmonton now 0 for 2 with a man advantage. At center ice, it's shot in. Goes to the right side off the skate of Jeff Skinner. Got it to the slot. Henry shot. The rebound, and Perry just put it wide of the net. Perry's got it in behind the goal. He got hit. Henrique got it free. Goes over to Hagel. Spun around by Henrique, and Hagel's able to get it out, and he'll skate through the middle. Into the Oiler end on the right wing. Stops on the right side to the blue line. Hedman across. His shot, and that one blocked in the high slot. Up to center ice, Jeff Skinner.
Excellent play by Jeff Skinner. He's at the end of his shift, but he's out of gas, but he got it deep.
Gensel to Hedman, now on the right wing. Brought in by Radish. Go to the right corner. He'll get it out, and a shot that goes wide of the Edmonton net by point. Right side is Kucherov. Right in behind the goal. point back there. Gensel as well. Over to the right wing, and Kulak's trying to hold on to it, but it was Point to get it free. To Radish on the right wing inside the Edmonton zone. Emberson comes in for the Oilers. Kucherov got it to the corner. Draisaitl couldn't clear it out. Radish off the right wing. They'll go to the right wing corners. Pass to Point. Gets dumped down by Janmark.
You got away with that one. That was a bit of a greasy play.
Clear it out, and it's Brown skating onto it in the Tampa zone to the left corner. Got spun around. Goes to the end boards with Radish. It comes in front of the net, and it's covered up by Vasilevsky, and he's going to hold on to that with 8:20 to go in the third. 2-1 Oilers lead the Tampa Bay Lightning. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Sobeys and Safeway Liquor are stocked with spirits, wine, and beer for all your get-togethers. So, whether you're celebrating the holiday season or hockey season, check out Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers.
Rogers is Canada's largest and most reliable 5G network. We're made for Oilers fans. You can stream Leon's scoring in Leduc. Watch Tide tie things up in Tofield. Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even watch Stewart steal the show while you're in Sedalia. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, proud partner and fan of your Edmonton Oilers.
Tired of skyrocketing energy bills? Switch to clean, affordable power with Horizon Solar. Whether you want to cut costs, go green, or increase your home's value, Horizon Solar has you covered with tailored solar energy solutions. With current government incentives, there's never been a better time to make the switch. Own your power, control your bills, live sustainably. For your free assessment, call Horizon Solar today or visit horizonsolar.com to get started. Horizon Solar, where going green makes sense.
Sobeys and Safeway Liquor are stocked with spirits, wine, and beer for all your get-togethers. So, whether you're celebrating the holiday season or hockey season, check out Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Oilers with a 2-1 lead with 8:20 to go here in the third period. Face off in the Tampa zone to the right of Vasilevsky. Oilers will send out Henrique, Janmark, and Jeff Skinner. Go with Stetcher and Nurse on the back end. Glenn Denning to take the draw for Tampa. Henrique wins it clean. Nurse on the left wing. Had it in his skates. That's poked out. Henrique has to chase after it. He does. Across to Stetcher. Off the boards and out. The puck in the neutral zone where Jeff Skinner will pick it up for Edmonton. He's over to the left side, went to shoot it in, goes off of Asimont, straight up into the air to the left wing corner. McDonough in that corner for Tampa will go in behind his goal. Off the left wing side, he's able to get it out. Now Glenn Denning at the Edmonton blue line. Lost it. Stetcher plays the puck through the neutral zone. Skating onto it, Perbix down the left wing. He'll come towards the Edmonton net, and good play by Stetcher. They got the puck to the corner. Nugent Hopkins going behind the Edmonton goal. Now come out up the left side. Throw it across, just past Janmark. Inside his own end is Geeky. Perbix up the left wing. Down to Lilleberg. Will dump it in. Ekholm rims it on the glass. And it's McDavid to get it out. Across to Bouchard, now into the Tampa zone. Stops up on the right side. Fires it to the left wing corner. Pass in front of the net, looking for Nugent, or for McDavid by Hyman. It's broken up. And Gonsalves was able to get the puck to the Edmonton, just into the Edmonton zone, and Ekholm will float it out. Hits Radish. Radish banks it at center ice. Gonsalves now on the left wing to Point to Kucherov. Went to the left wing corner, runs into Podkolzin. Jammed around the right wing boards by Ekholm, and Point will keep it in to the right wing. Gensel, right wing corner now to Kucherov. Kucherov brings it up the right side, across to Hedman towards the net. His pass, that's blocked by Ekholm. Puck to the left side. Kucherov shot, whistles high and wide in the Edmonton net. Comes back to the left point. Hedman, his shot, that's blocked by Kapanen, and it comes out. Kapanen is slow to get up. Comes right back to him. He'll flip it out.
That's a guy that wants to stay in the lineup, Cam.
It's a great block. Point in on the left wing for Tampa Bay. Makes a move, and now it's poked off his stick, and it comes out.
Tampa's picked it up here.
Yep. Down the right wing, Paul into the Oilers zone. Stops, goes, slows up, went to the right corner. Now over to the left. Top of the circle, back to the left wing point. Lilleberg across to Perbix. Now on the right wing for Paul. To the left wing point. Lilleberg down the left side to Hagel. Swings a pass. It goes right through the slot. All the way across Perbix. In from the right point. Goes to the right wing corner. Pass to the middle. There was Perry for Edmonton. It'll go high in the air and out through the middle. It'll go down the ice. It'll be icing against the Oilers. 5:27 to go here in the third.
Cam, they're selling out hard on the overload, trying to pinch out the wall on the strong side. If the Oilers' backside D, they can get an activation going on their backside D, they're going to have a chance for an odd man break here.
2-1 Oiler lead here in the third period. Face off in the Oiler end to the right of Skinner. Shots 24-18 for Edmonton. McDavid and Draisaitl have scored for the Oilers. Gensel has the goal for the Lightning. Draisaitl wins the draw. Nurse on the right to Kulak. Up the right wing. Now cuts to the middle. Gets it in over the line. Left side to Perry. His pass in front of the net. Broken up by Hedman. Only got it to the point. McDavid's pass across the line does come out. So Bouchard to Ekholm. The left wing to McDavid. Roll the puck to the left wing corner of the Tampa Bay end. Hedman on the right side, down to Kucherov. To the top of the circle, the point. He'll have to go all the way across. Does get it out. Drilled right back in by Bouchard. Rims off of Hyman to the blue line. Ekholm with a long backhand. Doesn't get through. Hyman has the puck in the left wing corner of the Tampa zone. Hyman trying to hold off Braden Point. Along the left wing boards. Now Nugent Hopkins comes in too. Puck to the middle. Gensel will flip it out to center ice. 4.5 to go in the third. 2-1 Oilers lead the Lightning. In on the right wing is McDavid. Softly to the right wing corner. Moser hacks it around the boards. Kept in by McDavid. Comes back to Moser. He'll get it out. Now Asimont into the Oiler end. Down the left side. His pass across and off the stick of Stetcher. Good defensive play. And Hyman sweeps it out of the zone.
Oilers needed a change there.
McDonough up the left wing to Paul. He'll come in to Hagel off the end boards. Puck goes to the side of the Edmonton net. Stetcher to the right wing. Bouncing, rolling puck. We'll get it up the right side and just through the middle, and Henrique skates onto it. Comes into the Tampa zone. Henrique over to the right wing. To the point near Janmark. Got it to the top of the circle. Cleared out by McDonough. Center ice, it's in the skates of Jeff Skinner. Henrique in there as well, and it's Henrique that comes up with the puck. He'll dump it into the Tampa zone. 3.5 to go in the third.
It's about the little things right now. Just get pucks deep.
Oilers with a 2-1 lead here on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Lilleberg to center ice. He's going to shoot it in. No, he didn't. It hit a skate, and it coming the other way down the right wing's Draisaitl. In over the line, Draisaitl to Janmark. Oh, that's just broken up by Radish. Got his stick on it, and Geekie will get it out.
Leon's got to shoot the puck there, Cap.
It's Draisaitl up the right wing to Kapanen. He'll come in, hammer a shot, and a glove save made by Vasilevsky. He's going to hold on to it with just 3 minutes to go here in the third. The Oilers have a 2-1 lead on the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're going to take a break from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through edmontonsbesthotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 55 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. edmontonsbesthotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
Chemco is more than just a trusted local name. Chemco has been building industry across Canada for more than 60 years. From engineering through to commissioning, construction, maintenance, and beyond, Chemco's multidiscipline approach stands firmly on the belief that Chemco cares. It's not just what they do, it's how they do it. Visit Chemco.com and discover how they can support your project today. Chemco, proud fans of the Edmonton Oilers, serving and supporting communities across Canada for over 60 years.
It's game on at City Ford.
With an all-star lineup of 2024 Ford favorites, save up to $5,000 on Escapes,
Up to $8,000 on Bronco Sports.
and up to $16,000 on F-150s.
Plus, find 0% financing options available on all 3 vehicles.
Spin the Christmas wheel and win a holiday gift. iPads, Oiler merch, Costco cards, even trips to Vegas.
Visit City Ford on the St. Albert Trail.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through Edmonton'sBestHotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 55 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. Edmonton'sBestHotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
3 minutes to go in the third. 2-1 Oilers lead the Lightning. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're here at Rogers Place. Face off in the Tampa zone to the left of Vasilevsky. McDavid's 14th of the year. Draisaitl's league-leading 20th for Edmonton. Gensel with his 13th for Tampa. Puck goes to Moser, is able to get it out. He'll flip it all the way down. That's icing against Tampa Bay.
Kulak has become a defenseman of uber importance for Edmonton.
Yes.
He's almost at 20 minutes per game. He and Nurse, deep pairings over 100 minutes in the league, are in the top 8 in terms of the possession metrics. Expected goals for.
Gonsalves will get it up the left wing to Chafee. He'll dump it into the Oiler end. It goes in behind the net. Nurse. Left wing corner, Todd Colson up the left side, missed Kapanen with it, icing against Edmonton.
Will they pull him here? They do.
They do. With 2:37 to go in the third period. 2-1 the Oilers lead.
I just needed a soft chip on a hard bank.
Yeah.
So now it comes down to face-offs, and the problem is Edmonton's only got one face-off man on the ice, and that's Leon against Nick Paul. Leon is, as we mentioned earlier, 58%. Paul's at 46.5, but on a strong side here.
Net empty in the Tampa zone. 6-on-5 as the Lightning try to tie it up. Oilers up 2-1. Hedman on the left wing to Point. Point to the left wing corner. Comes back top of the circle to the blue line to Hedman. Across to Kucherov. Kucherov to the right side. Gives the puck to Hedman on the blue line. Right wing to Kucherov. Will put it towards the net. Off a skate. It goes wide. Gensel to Kucherov. Right wing corner. Back to the point for Hedman. His shot. Glove save made by Skinner. Through traffic, and he'll hold on to it.
Excellent job tracking that puck. That was not an easy save.
It's a good hard shot. Found its way through.
Nugent Hopkins, Draisaitl, and McDavid. So they'll have 3 centers on the ice here for Edmonton. Albeit they're all left shots. It's on the right side. Basically, Paul sawed off in that last exchange with Draisaitl. And then with the extra man, they were able to support him and get the puck. Did it again.
Back to the point. It goes to Hedman. Across the one-time shot. Saved by Skinner off of Kucherov. Puck back to the blue line. Right point. Hedman into the right wing corner. Gensel to Kucherov off his skate. And it comes out of the zone. Hedman will retreat to his own blue line. Nugent Hopkins in front of him. Now to Gensel. Will turn it up.
Look out.
Now on the right side, his pass off of Draisaitl's stick went into the Oiler bench.
It almost got Jeff Lang and Paul Coffey.
Did Mark Stewart get clipped with it? No, he was okay?
Yep.
Okay. Because that came in hot.
Now it's 5-on-5. Vasilevsky's back in. Draisaitl's off. Hyman's on. Obviously, they still have... They got taking the draw. Is that Glendening?
Yeah. Glendening kicks it back to Hedman. He'll come into the Oiler end. Vasilevsky was about to go to the bench, but now there's a penalty coming up to the Oilers.
Well, now they'll take a timeout for sure here.
Sure they will. With 1:42 to go in the third. It's going to be a tripping call against Nugent Hopkins. Just had his stick go to the skate of Hedman. And
now the one thing that works to your advantage here is if you do get the puck, you can hammer it the length of the ice.
Yeah. You can take a shot at that empty net.
So you think they'll go?
Well, they're putting Vasilevsky in until they win the draw, I guess.
Henrique and Janmark, maybe? Obviously, Ekholm and Emerson.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. 1:42 to go in the third. 2-1 Oilers lead, but now shorthanded. Second power play of the game for Tampa. Face off to the right of Skinner. Puck goes behind the net. Ekholm will put it off the left wing boards and down the ice. Vasilevsky, who's still in the goal, can set it up. He's looking to the bench. His Hedman comes up the left wing, and now Vasilevsky's thinking about it. Now he's going. Kucherov brings a puck in over the line. Then checked. Henrique off the boards and out, and it is 6-on-4. Hedman with the puck in the neutral zone. To Hagel. Get it in on the right wing for Kucherov. Cross ice pass goes off of Henrique. Back to the point. Hedman to the middle. Now to Kucherov. On the right side across the point on the left. To Gensel, left wing corner, over to Point. To Gensel in front of the net. To Paul, goes off his stick. Last minute here in the third. Oilers up by 1. Point with it on the left wing. Cross ice pass to Kucherov. His shot blocked. Puck in the middle, and it's Janmark to bank it out and down the ice wide of the empty net. 42 seconds left.
Brown and Cole's in here. They don't normally play together.
Kucherov starting up ice for the Lightning. Brings the puck in on the right wing corner to Hagel. Poked off his stick by Nurse. It's up against the end boards. Gets into the corner. Kucherov has it go off his stick. Goes near the side of the net. Kulak works it in behind the goal. Goes over to the right wing. Gensel to the blue line to Hedman. Now on the left to Point. Side of the net. Tipped towards the net by Paul. Pad save by Skinner. In front. Oh, what a save by Skinner!
It's in.
And the puck goes over to the left side. They wave it off. They said maybe knocked down by a high stick.
I think they're going to review it. I think that's a goal. I hate to tell you. I think it's a goal. I think he flicked it back over the net, and it ricocheted off his Stu into the goal. I think this is going to count.
Skinner had made an amazing save. They're talking about it. Certainly we'll look at it.
I think
There's
it's a goal.
8 seconds left.
What a play by Hagel. I think he picked it off the backboard and banked it in off from behind. And it's just going to be a matter of where the stick was.
Was after Skinner had made a tremendous save on the one-timer, and, well, on the replay we saw, you never see a puck in the net. But you're right, Hagel did, well, it's knocked by a high stick.
It's
clearly hit by a high stick.
Ball, high stick.
Yeah. So that's...
I mean, is there...
Although I don't know that the puck ever went in. And if it did, you can't see it. And it was knocked down by a high stick.
Here's the call.
This is not going to be a goal.
The call on the ice is no goal due to high sticking. The play will be reviewed.
Oh, you go ahead. Review it all you want. They were right. It did get knocked with a high stick. Not to mention, you never actually see the puck in the net. But Skinner made an amazing save.
It's a close call. There's one pro scout still here. He's a rookie, and he's here until the final.
Staying right to the end.
Right till the end. That's why you don't leave early.
That's right. You never know what's going to happen.
We won't say who it is, but he's with a team that the Oilers made it. Now, where is that?
Right there.
Yeah, that's
way above. Yeah, that's.
I mean, I don't know how.
Yeah, there's no doubt. That's a high stick. And you know what? The referee in the corner, right away said high stick. So give him credit there, because, yeah.
I'm surprised it's actually taking this long, Cam.
You never see the puck. Another overhead shot. You never see it in the net.
We assume it's in the net.
It might have been, but you never see it in there.
Well, there's still...
It won't be a goal. There's 8.6 left here in the third. Oilers are up 2-1. Here's the call.
After review, it was determined that the call on the ice stands. We have no goal. The puck was played with a high stick.
Which was the correct call.
Yes. Now, because it's played with a high stick, the face-off
should be outside.
The blue line.
And it is. So the face-off will be outside the Oiler blue line. 8 seconds left. Oilers are up 2-1.
Well, now they're going to have to execute a heck of a play to get a quality shot on goal here.
Yes.
John Cooper having an extended conversation at the Tampa Bay bench.
But, yeah, definitely high stick.
If Henrique can win the draw, the game's over.
Yep. They drop the puck. It gets to Kucherov. He'll dump it in as that was past point. It goes in behind the net. Ekholm to the right wing corner. He'll hold it up against the boards. The Edmonton Oilers will hang on to win this one. 2-1 over the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Got to win games like they did tonight, Cam.
Oilers,
you do.
They do. And the Oilers have now won 6 of their last 7. The final here over Tampa Bay. Oilers able to hold on. It was 6-on-4 late in the game with a penalty against Nugent Hopkins, the goaltender on the bench for the extra attacker. So a lot of pressure, as you would expect. Stuart Skinner made a tremendous save before that puck went up in the air and off the back of the Oiler net, or off the top of the Oiler net. And then it was batted out of the air, and we get all the whistle and what have you. But, yeah, the Edmonton Oilers hold on to win this one against a very good Tampa Bay Lightning team. 2-1 the final.
This was a good victory. Well-played game. Both teams down a couple players that are going to factor in for things down the road. We know that. And
we can head downstairs. Brendan Escott standing by with Matthias Ekholm.
Well, Matthias, it's a little hairy at the end there. What allowed you guys to hang on over the course of the 60 minutes?
First of all, we had a similar situation last game, and I thought we handled it way better tonight. Obviously, they're a high-power offense team. But I thought, away from that breakaway that I gave up, it was pretty solid back there. I thought we didn't give them too much, kept them on the outside. And obviously, it was a close call in the end there, but overall, I thought we took a step forward.
Yeah, tell me about the confidence level of this group right now. It seems like it's growing every game.
Yeah, it sure is, and I think we're playing the right way, first of all, and I think guys are finding their spots where they're supposed to contribute. When you have a new team coming off of last year, it takes a little bit of time, but I feel like guys are slotting in where they're supposed to be now, and yeah, we're looking better.
What can a win like this mean for you guys just heading out onto the road for a one game against a real good team in Minnesota?
Yeah, I think that the way we played tonight, I think the way we won, it's 2-1 game. Those are the hard ones to win when you just you hold on and you grind. And I thought tonight we played a really nice and good defensive effort. And more often than not, that's going to be the recipe to win games in the regular season. Some nights you can go off and score 6 or 7, but it won't happen every night. So it's nice to see us win this way.
Thanks, Matthias.
Thank you.
Guys?
All right, thanks, Brendan Escott downstairs with Matthias Ekholm. And Matthias makes a great point. To be able to play that well defensively against a team like Tampa Bay has got to be a very encouraging trend for the Edmonton Oilers.
There's no question. I mean, again, what do we say immediately following the game? You have to win games like that. I mean, this sort of game is a recipe for how you win in the playoffs.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And the other guy played great. Vasilevsky stopped basically 3 or 4 breakaways and the 2 highest scoring players in the NHL over the last 8 years. He got unlucky on one, and that was the difference in the game. The Oilers got one more bounce than Tampa. I think Edmonton did create a little bit more than Tampa. The Oilers didn't give up a lot in the third period, as Matthias alluded to. 6 wins now in their last 7. They're starting to get some wins on home ice. And now they go to a place where they don't win.
That's right.
It's the Minnesota Wild. That XL Energy Center has been a house of horrors for the Edmonton Oilers. Now, we should mention Eric Sinek Zuccarello did not play the last time the two teams played here. Eriksson Ek out of the lineup along with Jonas Brodin, who has long been a stabilizing force in the back end. Many's still got a real good defense. They got a terrific record. Should be a heck of an encounter on Thursday. Looking forward to it.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that too. This one here tonight was a good one for the Edmonton Oilers. They win it 2-1 over the Tampa Bay Lightning. Connor McDavid gets his 14th of the year. Leon Draisaitl with his league-leading 20th of the year. Jake Gensel scores the only goal for Tampa Bay. Stuart Skinner wasn't overly busy. Didn't have to deal with a lot of high-quality chances in this game, and that was due to a great defensive effort by the Oilers, but he makes 20 saves on 21, or maybe 21 saves on 22 Tampa Bay Lightning shots. Oilers have won 6 of 7. They're now 16-10-2. Tampa, they had 2 straight wins coming into this one, and that winning streak comes to an end. They're now 14-10-2. 2-1 Oilers over the Lightning. Our Rogers post-game show coming up next.
Exclusive live interviews, expert analysis, and game highlights. This is the Rogers Postgame Show. Once again, here's Bob Stauffer on the Oilers Radio Network.
And getting it out was Nurse. He'll find Draisaitl. He's in. Breakaway. The backhand. Save made. Rebound. Scores!
Trying to figure out, did Kapanen get that, or did that go in off the Tampa defender?
I'm not sure. Kapanen was there, Puck Colson was there too, but I think it hit the defender and went in.
Well, Leon's leading the flyby, so
Oilers are up 2-1.
It's Leon's goal, his 20th of the year, 16th even strength, because it went in off of Victor Hedman, an own goal. And that is the highlight zone for Century Casino, all in, all games, all season. Century Casinos, 3 great locations, Edmonton, St. Albert, next to the Edmonton International Airport at Century Mile. Welcome to the Winter Zone. The Oilers beat the Tampa Bay Lightning 2-1. This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Looking for custom flags, banners, or canopy tents? Aurora Flags and Banners has a dedicated team to provide you with custom solutions and quality products. Aurora Flags has proudly serviced Canadian businesses and organizations for more than 30 years. Get a quote today at auroraflags.com.
Hockey is back, and so is Play Alberta, Alberta's #1 sportsbook and the official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Cheer for the Oilers while scoring bigger offers, boosted odds, live betting, player props, and more. New to Alberta? New players now receive $200 in free bets just for signing up. Already a player? Get a $10 free bet for every $100 you bet. Download the new Sportsbook app and make your picks today. Bonus terms and conditions apply.
Looking for custom flags, banners, or canopy tents? Aurora Flags and Banners has a dedicated team to provide you with custom solutions and quality products. Aurora Flags has proudly serviced Canadian businesses and organizations for more than 30 years. Get a quote today at auroraflags.com.
This is the Rogers Postgame Show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Welcome back, everybody. Rogers postgame show. Rogers is a proud partner and fan of the Edmonton Oilers. Bob Stauffer here tonight with Cam Moon, Rob Brown, Bryn Griffiths, Jack Michaels, Brendan Escott, all part of the Oilers Radio Network Legacy Heating and Cooling Broadcast Booth. Home and no payments and no interest for a year. No Alberta Blue Cross Travel Insurance Goal of the Game. Health, dental, travel. We've got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. Rob Brown with the Oilers have won this game a couple seasons ago.
Well, I mean, a couple seasons ago, they had a pretty good team, too. They went, that's the year that, was that the year Vegas knocked them off for Colorado?
They went 49 wins where they chased from behind, 50 wins where they were 21-18-3 halfway through the year, and then 49 wins last year with the coaching change. The Oilers the Oilers have been good for a while now, Bob, and they have won these games. Tonight, they were the better team. I thought that they had the higher quality chances. I mean, you mentioned a couple times the 4 breakaways they had. The Oilers can go 5-6 games without getting a breakaway. They get 4 against a good Tampa team. Vasilevsky was outstanding. They got the penalty kill when they needed. They got the big save. Skinner made a fantastic save in the second period on a point-blank shot that kept the game tied. And then he made one in the third just before there was the discrepancy on the high stick. He made a save to keep the Oilers tied. So they're getting goaltending. Their best players are playing like their best players. They're playing as like the best players in the world as they are. They're not getting a lot of secondary scoring. But the secondary players are playing good, solid defense and not giving up a whole lot. So this was a solid win for the Oilers. And
and we talked on the pregame show, a lot of people made out that the Oilers struggled out of the gate. They lost the first 3. Going into tonight's game, they have a .666 winning percentage since the fourth game of the season. They've been playing well for a while. And I think sometimes people looked at the records and said, it should be better. This is a team that is on the rise. They are beating the best teams in the league now. And no longer are the Oilers looking to measure themselves against Tampa, Florida, Minnesota. I think these teams now are coming in and measuring themselves against the Oilers because the Oilers are playing that good right now.
Rob, there's another factor in this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give it to you right here, right now. They beat Colorado 4-1 in Colorado. That's 1 goal against. They lose 1-0 to Vegas. That's 2 goals against. They beat Columbus 6-3. That's 5 in 3 games. They give up 2 against St. Louis. That's 7 in 4 games, and 1 tonight against Tampa is a real good team. Like that's 5 games they've given up 8 goals against.
They're playing good defensive, and tonight really they made 2 errors. And it's funny the 2 errors, the big errors, were made by their number 1 pairing. Bouchard throws a puck away. You can't make that play. Not with the Kucherov line on the ice. They make him pay. And then Ekholm, he talked about it after the game. They gave up the breakaway for Kucherov. So those are the plays you can't make. But they're not getting those plays out of the Embersons or the Stetchers or Kulak. Those players are understanding who they are as hockey players, and they're making simple plays. If there's nothing, I'm going to put it off the glass and out. And we'll get all the guys back, and we'll sit and we'll wait for you. So this is a team that is... It took them a while to find the solid defensive effort, but now they're getting that on a consistent basis. And a part of that is they're getting goaltending. They're getting great penalty killing, which feeds into being able to not take chances 5-on-5 because they're not chasing hockey games. The Oilers they've played very well for a long time right now, and they are comfortable in these games. I think Matthias Ekholm talked about that after the game.
Biggest difference for me, Rob, is their defense. They were 9th in goals against going into tonight's game, so they're probably in the top 8 in the league in goals against. We would have never said they were 30th in the league 5 games into the season.
Well, you wouldn't have said that. A, because of the start of the season. B, because of the players that they've deployed. Emberson started, he struggled to start with, but now they put him in a position to succeed. They got him in the 3rd pairing.
Well, Kulak is... He's been the unsung hero this team.
100% he is. And jumping all over the ice, left side, right side. Not all players in the NHL can do that. They can do it if they're doing it for the entire game, but to do it shift to shift, left, right, good on him. And he looks comfortable out there. I think it's given pause to what the Oilers have to do. At one point, they needed to make a trade for a guy that's going to be in your top 4, possibly top 3 defenseman. The way Nurse has played, the way that Kulak has played, and then also Stetcher and Emberson, it really pushes back the timeline of when they have to do something or when they can do something, because there's no pressure now, because these guys have fit in very nicely.
Rob, great stuff.
Sounds good, Bob.
All right, that is Rob Brown. This is the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. The Smart Play of the Night is brought to you by Catelli Smart Pasta with all natural ingredients. It's the smart move for your next meal. Look for the box the next time you shop. And we're going to give it to Brett Kulak, because he was involved in multiple plays, 5v5. Just a heady, smart player. Gets the puck up the ice, and if he can't transition it, he will transport it. This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Experience a game day meal that's second to none. Fanfare with Skip is your all-star lineup of local restaurants this hockey season. Watch Jack Michaels give you the play-by-play on each restaurant's connection to the community and our team. Visit EdmontonOilers.com/skip to watch this month's episode with Eddie's Donair and Pizza. Then open your Skip app and tap in an order with exclusive fan access to a deal each game day during the month. It's somebody say Skip. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and bigger than ever. The largest 50-50 in sports offers early bird draws, bonus raffles, and a main jackpot, which is growing by the second. With over $100 million invested across OilCountry, your support directly helps kids, families, and communities in need. Maybe you'll be our next winner. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place.
AGLC license number 696879.
Real Canadian Superstore has more ways to save than any other major grocer. Check out their weekly flyer for BC Optimum offers, deals on club size, no name, and always low-priced everyday items. Visit in-store to find everything from fashion and home decor to toys and electronics. And don't forget their new Fresh Promise on produce. If your produce isn't fresh, they'll replace it and refund it. There are so many ways to save at Real Canadian Superstore. See their flyer for details.
You're tuned in to the Rogers Postgame Show on the official voice of the Edmonton Oilers, 880 CHAD, and on the Oilers Radio Network.
Let's go to the out-of-town scoreboard presented by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. These are the games that are still underway. Minnesota and Utah are tied 3-3, 9 minutes left in the game. We will be in Minnesota Thursday. St. Louis is up 3-2 over Vancouver. That is in the second intermission. Colton Pregame has a goal for Vancouver. Unlucky break there. They're in the second intermission. Florida and Seattle tied 1-1. Austin Matthews, brilliant individual effort in overtime. He gets the GWG Maple Leafs, totally dominated by New Jersey most of the night. Outshot 39-16. They win 2-1. 3-goal, 5-point performance. Mikko Rantanen, the Avalanche beat the Penguins by a score of 6-2. Hurricanes, a 3-2 victory over San Jose. Flyers, 2 goals. Travis Konechny, they beat the Blue Jackets 5-3. Kings keep winning. They got a good team. 3 strong possession metrics as well. LA defeats the New York Islanders by a score of 3-1. Calgary Flames hold off the Nashville Predators despite a 2-goal performance from Jonathan Marsh's show. 4-3 the final score. That is the first time in 25 games Calgary has scored more than 3 goals. Winnipeg 8, Boston 1. That's right, 8-1. And the Oilers hold off the Tampa Bay Lightning despite the fact that the Lightning got a power play late in the game. Edmonton's now won 6 of the last 7 games. Edmonton Oil Kings, the Oilers are in Minnesota Thursday. The Oilers host Vegas Saturday day. Saturday night, Swift Current Broncos in to play the Oil Kings. Sunday against the Kamloops Blazers here at Rogers Place. Those will be the last 2 games before the Christmas break for the Oil Kings. And, of course, the upcoming World Juniors. Bakersfield Condors, a pair. There's one more game. All right, well, I stand corrected. Thank you very much, Mooner. We will tell you that the Bakersfield Condors have a pair of games Saturday on the weekend. Those are matinees in Toronto against the Marlies. Were you able to...
It's Tuesday the 17th against PA.
Prince Albert Raiders are in Edmonton on the 17th as well. So 3 home games left for the Edmonton Oil Kings. Again, the Oilers meet the Wild Thursday coming off a 2-1 victory against Tampa Bay. This is the Rogers Postgame Show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. You know what I'm a fan of? Alberta. The wide open spaces, the highways and byways, and a rugged, beautiful terrain that I'm proud to call home. Maybe that's why I'm also a fan of my Ford F-150. It's tough, capable, and smart, which makes it a natural fit for roads like these. So if it's a new truck you're looking for, look no further than the truck Albertans love to drive, F-150. Head into your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Cup 3 Stars presented by Molson, the official beer of the Edmonton Oilers. Whether it's Canadian Ultra Export or XL, there's Molson with your name on it. You must be of legal drinking age. And third star tonight, Andre Vasilevsky. He made 23 saves for Tampa Bay. Second star tonight, Stuart Skinner. He made 21 saves for the Edmonton Oilers. And tonight's first star by virtue of a 1 goal, 1 assist performance was Leon Draisaitl. Rogers postgame shows heard following each of our NHL broadcasts. The Oilers return to action Thursday in Minnesota. The Wild cracked down 4-3 to Utah in Salt Lake City. For my play-by-play partners this season, Cam Moon, along with Jack Michaels, Rob Brown, Brent Griffiths, Brendan Escott, studio producers, Kellen Kennedy at the helm tonight, Andrew Winnell and Abe Ashen, and our longtime engineer, Troy Bowler. Bob Stauffer saying so long, everybody. The Oilers have won 6 of their last 7.
Rogers Postgame Show is heard following each of our NHL broadcasts. Portions of this exclusive broadcast are brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Built Ford proud. Molson, official beer of the Edmonton Oilers. Whether it's Canadian,
Bouchard.